I'm testing OBS right now. It's just a test. It's a late night test to see if OBS is working without their Streamlabs connection. So it's just a test. See how it all works out here. See how it impacts my system. It seems to be a little bit faster here. And this is just a test here. Just a test, just to see if it's working. OBS as opposed to Streamlabs. No need for Streamlabs sitting on top of OBS. So that's that right there. I'm just trying to see if I'm live. I want to make sure I go back, reread this, listen to it, make sure the audio is good. Just see how it goes here. Hey, what's up, MFB? I'm just testing OBS, man. I've been having so much trouble out of Streamlabs. They're doing just a test of OBS, see how it works here. I don't even see which one is live here. Let me see what's live here. I'll be live in the morning. Make sure you join. May even do a show with Be Brave. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but maybe Be Brave. We'll see. Let me know if you're able to hear me, though. I'm just testing out, so if you can hear me and everything, put a 1 in the chat. Be perfect. Let me know if you can hear. Oh, okay, so I can see it's live here. Let me play with a couple things here. Since you're here, MFB, you can let me know how this transition works. Give me 1 second. I'm going to see. How's that transition work? The screen kind of snappy. With the other Streamlabs, it was a little slow. So what I've done is just more or less went straight to the source here. OBS was the actual software that's being used, and Streamlabs was sitting on top of it and adding quite a few features. And those features were slowing down my computer. So I figured I would just streamline and just use OBS directly. And the features of Streamlab that they provide, I'll just sacrifice the need for those. So there you have it there. So this is what I'm trying to do. So I'm just going to see how fast screen loads, stuff like that. Just to get an idea of what's going on here. All right. See how I can transition back to another stream here. Another screen. See how that works. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. I like that. I like that. Okay. See if my screen is loading fast enough. I think that's a lot faster. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot better right there. I like that. Okay. All right. So for tomorrow morning, we're on for Streamlabs. We have an interesting stream coming up. Well, not Streamlabs. I guess I can get rid of Stream. I can ditch that. And we just go directly to the source there, OBS. We'll be using OBS. At least I'll be using OBS for the smaller streams here. So again, thank you for joining. MFB is in the audience right there. If you can hear me, MFB, let me know how my audio is. That would be perfect. I probably need to test make sure I'm hearing everything. Let me see if I can play some video, make sure I'm hearing it. Let's see. See what we have here. Play a little video. First thing that comes up on YouTube, we play, and was it No Captivity with Freezy. Good. See if we can do a transition here. There's a transition.
Critics, let's be clear, huh?
Hold on.
Right.
Yeah, okay. I know you didn't say.
I did not say you had to apologize for that.
I know you didn't. I apologize because I wanted to. Freeze it. Listen, you know.
All right, perfect. I think the volume's good. Everything's good here. Let me know if you can hear everything in the chat. Let me know if this is better too, from the standpoint of Streamlabs. Again, we're using OBS, just testing OBS tonight. See how that works. Hopefully that works better than Streamlabs. There's just the test for tonight. Let's see if that's even. Make sure it's streaming. This is. Let's see. I'm gonna update the title here using OBS. That's perfect. There. Perfect. Perfect there. And that's perfect. All right. I think that works out very well. Seems like the screen is pretty snappy. That's exactly what I want there. All right. I think that works. I'm looking at this on the screen, see how this looks. Seems like the screen is pretty snappy. I think what I want to do is kind of. Right. I think that works. I'm looking at this on the screen, see how it looks. Talking here. Seems like the screen is pretty snappy. I think what I want to do is kind of. Right. I think that works. I'm looking at this on the screen, see how it looks. Talking here. Seems like the screen is pretty snappy. I think what I want to do is kind of here. Volume is good. Right. Looking at the screen, see how it looks. Looks here. Right. I think I want to do one thing here. Let me see if I can. Doing it in real time here. All right. Yeah, like that. See how that looks. Oops. Oh yeah, let's see how this looks. Okay, perfect. And let's see how this looks. Test is right here. Okay. Raise it a little bit. That. See if that updates. Should update there. Just 1 second. Slight update. Slight. Yeah, I like that. Okay. That's perfect. Perfect. All right. All right. All right. I never look at my stream, so this is interesting. And I look at the see how it's all presented to you guys here. So okay, perfect. I think I'm gonna do something else here. Let's see. Yeah, try that. All right. Yeah, I like that better. And I think let's see. Bring this down low. Bring this over. Yeah. Smooth testing. OBS testing, guys. Paying attention. All right. Try that. Okay. Perfect. 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 Test out a little bit more of this here. Music. It's just a test of OBS here. Anyone join the chat. If you want to talk, yeah, maybe I try to answer your questions. I'm just testing OBS here. Moving to OBS here. Try to get rid of Streamlabs. Streamlabs causes us too much headaches here. So we're going to get rid of Streamlabs. All right. And just go straight to the source here, OBS. No need for the middleman software, the middle tier software, causing it like a drain on my resources. So I figured late night I would do a late night. And it's 2:30. I do a test of Streamlabs to see how this is working out there. Anyone want to chime in? Let me know if it's pretty snappy. I'll reload some pages, stuff like that. Wasted a lot of time with Streamlabs. I didn't know it was going to be that bad. I thought it was my machine for a bit. I even bought another laptop, and I'm going to find out it's not even, I should have figured it out myself being a software guy. But anyway, nevertheless, I think the Streamlabs is going to work. Hey, if you want to comment on the layout, feel free to comment on the layout here while I have it up. I'm just working on a couple layouts here. So no better time for you to comment on that. So let me test a couple more layouts here. See what else here. I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna test this layout right here. But yeah, feel free to comment on the layouts. I think I need to update the layouts, stuff like that. Add something to the layout. Feel free to let me know. I'm gonna update this one. I'm at it. Get rid of some things here. I'll have Garion do some of the clips. I think the best place to start is Be Braves and John's show. I think we'll get some pretty good clips out of there, so we'll get him started there. He volunteered there to help us with some clips. I figured the best place to start would be on the Be Brave and John show there. I'm just updating a few of these layouts here. Get your opinion on them. See what else we have here. Just another layout here. I never like being full screen, so very rarely do that. Top screen. Get rid of that one. I'm gonna build this one right here. I might as well do it while I'm on screen with you. How about that? Yeah, I'll build it while I'm on screen with you. So we're just building the screen. This is OBS, just a test of OBS here. So this is the screen I'm building here. So you see with this screen here is pretty much me down at the bottom. Should pop up at some point. Imported a lot of the same stuff in here. So. Multiple same things. We get rid of some of these. One more. Get rid of that. 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 We're gonna bring this down here. Oh, we already have one, so we don't need two. Get rid of that. There's that. The transition as we build a page here. I think I want this. I'll put the chat over there. Okay, cool. Chat box there. And I think I'll show top screen there. Okay, perfect. And let me know what you think about this layout here. I was thinking about putting the time right here, up in the corner here. Right here, I was wanting to put the time. So let me know what you think about that. Putting the time right up in the top corner. What do you think about that? Like daytime, or maybe even the weather. Put the weather like right here, or maybe like right here. One of the two. You can let me know what you think about that. Also, the transitions and stuff like that. If you have any comments on the transition. Damn, did the stream just end? What? My stream just end? It's been a minute, did I end the stream? I think I'm still live, right? Should be still live, right? Damn, did OBS just end the stream? Oh, it's live. Okay, okay, perfect. So the shit just ended. Okay, we're still live, right? Make sure. We're still live, right? Damn, did OBS just end the stream? Damn, I don't know why it's live. Okay, okay, perfect. Back end screen. Well, what the fuck? Maybe I was watching something. Okay. Fucking okay. Watching the live. Okay, we're still live, right? Make sure. We're still live, right? Damn, did OBS just end the stream? Damn, I don't know why it's live. Okay, okay, perfect. Back end screen. Well, what the fuck? Maybe I was watching the live. Okay, we're still live, right? Make sure. We're still live, right? Damn, did OBS just end the stream? Damn, I don't know why it's live. Okay, okay, perfect. Back. All right. I think I'm live. Man. What the fuck? Maybe I hit the forward button. All right, let me finish building out this layout. This is the layout right here. I think I need the chat window a little bigger. Maybe I should put it over my head. Yeah, I think I'll do that. It'll be bigger right there. Yeah, bigger right there. Grow a little bit. Chat window. Grow a little bit. There. See how that looks. Let me know how that looks. I'm just moving the chat, yeah, from left to right here. Okay, I think it can come down a bit. Yeah, over a little bit. You can tell me about some transitions. Let's see what type of transitions do we have. Let's try fade. Transition. Fade. See how that fades on the screen. Let's see how that works. It's a bit of a lag on YouTube. Okay, there it is. I don't like the chat window. Let's see if I can put some chats in there. Let's see how these chats look. Let's see how these chats look. See how they look on the screen here. Okay, can't really see it all. Maybe I'll go over a little bit. Do a different type of transition. Yeah, that transitions. Still a little narrow. Maybe I need to change the font. Yeah, maybe I do that. That makes sense. Okay. Properties. I'm gonna change the font. Damn, I think I have to go to Streamlabs for that. Widgets, chat, right? This chat box. And then I have to go to settings, right? Seems to be loading kind of slow though, right? See if this one's loading. This is loading. That's loading. Let me refresh this. This is API key. This is the weather API key I'm testing here. Doesn't seem like it's been updated yet. Okay. Yeah, I think I need the letters a little smaller. I can change the letter size. There's a size. Chat. Anyone want to comment on the looking layout of the screen for free? Let me know. Oh, here it is. Font size. Okay, I'm going to save those settings. And let's see what we see on YouTube. Yeah, it looks. Yeah, just testing here. YouTube, Streamlab. And did they take the chat down? Oh, it put it back up. Is it putting it back up? Okay. Put something in here. See if it writes out. Nothing yet. Or maybe a little slow on the uptake. Okay, there it is. All right. The font is still a little big. I need to make it smaller. maybe 12 point, 12 point, 12 point, probably as small as it gets. Yeah, 12. That's as small as it gets. All right. Back to some more testing. Okay. I'm just making here 12 points. Look at that right in the chat here. Testing out OBS here. Okay, let's update it. I think I like that a little better, yeah. Get over a little bit. How about that? Transition that. Let me know what you think about this layout, by the way. I can see you, Lenny Lou. I'm just testing out my OBS. Streamlab was giving me so many problems. I figured I'd just test out OBS here. Anyone want to come up and give me some feedback on this stream? We can do it live. Damn, I don't know how to let you up. Well, let's see, I have to add a collab cam. That's what I have to do. Anyone want to test that, we can try it. Let's see. What stream am I on? What scene? Okay. How do I do that? Good chance to test it, right? Let me test something here. Widgets. I'm gonna test what is it? A collab cam. When I want to try that. Let's see. Do I get that here? Overlays, themes. That's not there. Stream labels. Let me Google that. How about that? Add collab cam. Add collab cam OBS. Add it as a source in Streamlabs desktop and then copy and send a link. Oh, okay. All right, perfect. So that's easy enough to do. So what I would do there is I would, oh, there right there. That box. What box? Box there. Here. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay. Oh, okay, I got two of these on. Okay, perfect. All right, okay. Let's take a look at this screen right here. And what I can do is I can go to Streamlabs. That's what I think it said. I can go to Streamlab, go here, Talk Studio, and then it says invite a guest or something. That's what it said. add collab cam to OBS, you add a source in Streamlab desktop and then copy. Add it as a source. Okay. Source in Streamlab. That's the desktop. I gotta open up the desktop. It's gonna crash everything for a minute. Streamlab desktop totally crashes everything. So let's see. I thought I could do that here too. It's probably Streamlab desktop. Okay. All right. Let me open YouTube back, and let's see when Streamlab opens. Does it crash everything? You can let me know if it crashes everything. Once Streamlabs opens here. And Lindy Lou, if you see here, I'm going to send you a link. If you want to join, help me test this collab cam. Feel free. Give me 1 second. This window to open. Yep, and it did. Totally crashed. Probably saw a lag here. It looked like it even reloaded the browser. Okay, all right. I'm gonna do this in Streamlab whenever Streamlabs opens. Oh, this is slow. Streamlabs. Glad to be getting rid of Streamlabs here. Yeah, so it just like blanked the page for a second. All right, let me. What did it say? Do we need to add that? Add a collab cam source. A source. Should share my screen with you. Anyone want to learn how to do this? You do this here. What I'm doing is add a collab cam. So many little widgets here. You have to find it. Is it at the top? Collab cam. Okay, under video and audio is collab cam. Say add source. I'm gonna say collab cam. Add source. Start collab cam. Say yes. And there's an invite URL. So anyone want to test this with me? Here's a link. You can test it. Test that right there. So I'm cutting out the middleman here, Lindy Lou, and going directly to OBS instead of Streamlabs, but I'll be using some of Streamlabs features, and this is one of them. The collab cam feature. If possible, be brave and I may just use this instead. So I think I can close Streamlabs. I think I can close it. Okay, perfect. All right. So Lindy Lou, if you want to click on that link, feel free. Let me know. What shows up here? The other desktop. So it works. I like the OBS better. I like the Streamlabs, the desktop presentation a lot better. It gives you a little bit more control over the layout, the look, feel. So let me know if you're able to click on that link. Matter of fact, I may be able to click on it. Let me go get my phone. I may be able to do it just the same. There's my phone. Never find it. Need it? Oh, here it is. All right. Test it here. Right. Speaker default join. Oh, Lenny Lou, I see you there as well. Now let me pause my mic. Okay, I wasn't alerted. Hey, you were here. Lenny Lou, are you able to hear me? Lenny Lou, are you able to hear me? I see you on mute, by the way. Weird. Did I get an alert that you were here? Let's see, integration. Okay, I just now seen it. Hey, Lindy Lou. All right, let me see if I can put you. How do I do this here? I'm just trying to figure this all out here. Okay, guess it just joined. Damn, I hope I don't have to run both of these. Damn, that would suck. Assign to source Lindy Lou. Say okay. All right. Hey, Lindy Lou, say something. Let me know if I can hear you. I think I heard something in the background. Are you on the screen? I think I can hear you, Lindy Lou. Are you able to hear me? Sounds like you're typing or something. Okay, I see you clicked on it. I just saw your text. Yeah, this Streamlabs is something, I tell you, Lindy Lou. Let's see, where did I put the... I can hear you typing. Of course, Lindy Lou. I can definitely hear you typing there. Oh, Lindy Lou, I see you there as well. I can definitely hear you typing. Okay, I wasn't alerted. You were here. Lindy Lou, are you able to hear me? Yeah, Lindy Lou. Lindy Lou, are you able to hear me?
Can you hear me? I can hear you. I can hear you. I think I have an echo, but I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me right now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Are you able to hear me? Oh, you can't hear me, huh? Okay, so that. All right, so that's interesting. Let me see if I can. So what I think it is, Lindy Lou, is I'm hearing you through the phone. Okay. I'm gonna. Hey, Tom Gully, are you able to hear me right now? Can anyone hear me right now? Lindy Lou, are you able to hear me? No, I guess it's a no. Let me end that. Hey, Lindy Lou, are you able to hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm able to
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm not sure what I'm hearing you through. Are you
Can
able to
you
hear
hear
me?
me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can?
I
Okay, I'm
can.
talking real low, so
No, I can hear you
can,
loud and clear.
okay, so
But I'm not sure if can everyone else hear Lindy Lou? I hear you. I don't know, this
I'm pretty sure I might have an echo, but I just wanted to come up and see.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Lindy Lou. I need. That's one of the things.
But at
Tom,
least you can hear me.
yeah, I can definitely hear you. I wonder if everyone
Okay.
else can hear you as well. Hey, Tom Gully, do you use OBS? I'm testing out OBS here. I wonder if Tom Gully uses OBS.
Can you hear me? I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh yeah,
I
loud
think
and
I have
clear.
an echo, but I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. Lindy Lou.
Can
Hey,
you hear
Tom
me?
Gully. Yeah, do you use OBS? By the way. Oh, you can't hear me, huh? Let's look and see. Okay, so that, click to add source. I'm gonna drop you down, Lindy Lou. It's just an echo anyway. I don't even know how to do that. Now I gotta figure out how to drop you down here. How do I do that? Are you able to hear me right now? How do I do that? Lindy Lou. I guess I can drop you down. Disconnect. I'm gonna disconnect you, Lindy Lou. Oh, you know what, Lindy Lou, let me ask you a question before I disconnect you. Did you select I guess that's it. I think that's it. I don't have anything else. Did you select the camera? Is your camera on?
Well,
I know you're in bed, so I was just wondering.
yeah, I don't want to
Yeah,
turn
yeah,
the
yeah, no, it's
camera
only good.
on.
Yeah, I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
Let me see what they need. I'm just reading through the instructions, just wondering, because I don't know where you would show up on the screen. I had to figure that out too. But yeah, thank you for testing it with me, Lindy Lou. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect you right now, because I need to close this Streamlab. It's like killing my computer here.
Well,
Oops, sorry, I disconnected you, Lindy Lou. Sorry before you finish. Yeah, I just want to. I need to close this Streamlabs because it kills my system here. It's Tom Gully, by the way. If you're still here, let me know if you're running Streamlabs. I'm sorry, OBS. You probably are. You're a professional, Tom. I wanted to test it out. In fact, I may watch this video here. Let's see what this guy says.
What is going on, you wonderful people? My name is Brandon. Welcome to Creighton TV. You want to know how to set up Streamlabs Collab Cam on macOS Ventura. You want to make sure you have Streamlabs open, be on your main scene, whatever you're going to use. You want to come over here and make sure you have your webcam and your microphone already set up on your main scene. From there, you want to come over here to your sources tab. You want to hit the little plus icon. From there, scroll down to its in general sources, the section. Look for the settings that says Collab Cam. You want to add the collab cam as a source, name it to whatever you like, click add source. From here, it's going to let you know that collab cam is not yet sending your videos and audios to your guests. So what you want to do from there is click on start collab cam. From here, this is what the settings is going to give you with collab cam. It's going to give you an invite URL, which you will send to your guest or your friend that will be joining your live stream through a web browser. If you have Streamlabs Prime, you will be able to add up to 4 people in your live stream at once. You want to make sure your web sources is set to for whatever your webcam and your microphone source to whatever microphone that you're using. Now, let me show you how this works in action with my good friend Midnight Man after your friend sends you your invited link and how everything runs on a setup.
The share video source option will allow you to share one of your video capture sources, which we'll see in action in just a second. I'm going to share my link to my homie, and we'll wait for him to join so we can game.
It's Creighton TV here. After clicking Midnight Man's collab cam link, all I needed to do was add my name, select my microphone and camera, then click join, and boom, I was in. Great new features. This just gets even better, especially on Mac.
When your guest joins your collab cam session, you'll get a Streamlabs notification which you can click on the left-hand side. Or you can double-click the collab cam source to see who's just joined your party. Each participant within your collab cam session is going to have their own tab, which if you're in that tab, you can select to show their face camera on your stream.
Invite your friends with you live onto your stream, man. They'll be able to see the same thing that you see.
If you have additional participants in your party that you want to make sure are shown on stream, click on their tab and assign them to an existing source or a new source that collects.
Maybe OBS Studio has something here.
Adding a guest to an OBS stream is not
I'm telling you, my stream runs a lot better with OBS
and help make
over Streamlabs.
you, and they're totally free. Pretty much any number of guests as well. Let me show you how to do it today. So you know what? Let's get to it. The app I want to show you today is called Video Ninja. It's a totally free open source program that makes it easy to add as many guests as you want to your live stream. It also makes it easy for your guests to connect their cameras, microphones, and they can even connect with nothing more than their cell phone. There are links in the description if you want to check it out. Let me show you how to set it up. So here we are on the Video Ninja, and for the purposes of what we're going to do, we're going to create a room. And you just want to put your room name in here. In my case, we're going to call this one OBS Michael. And and you just want to, and for the purposes of what we're going to do, we're going to create a room. and you just want to put your room name in here. In my case, we're going to call this one OBS Michael, and we can put an optional password. I don't mess around with any of this stuff. Now I'm going to enter the room under the director's role, and then the first thing I'm going to do is go down and customize a couple of things here. I want to go ahead and show display names so that the people that are there know who they're talking to and all that good stuff. And then I'm going to go down here and enable my video camera. Now, if you don't get anything that comes up here, you could go ahead and bring this up. You can select your video source, your audio source, and how you're listening to your guests, which would be your headphones, hopefully. Any digital video or anything like that, you can apply that. There's all kinds of really cool stuff that you can do, including using virtual backgrounds or applying just an anonymous mask or an icon or something like that if you would really like to. You can also add your own solo link, but I'll show you how to do that later. Now we are all set up. We want to go ahead and click here so that we can make sure that everyone hears us. And now all we have to do is add guests. And in order to do that, the link that we're going to use is this one right here. So you just copy your link and then email it, or however you want to get it to all of your users. That's all you have to do, is send it that way. So let me go ahead and message my users to let them know that we are ready to go. This is what the guest sees. They're going to get a link, and when they click that link, it will come up to this here, join room with camera. And it automatically selects a camera and a microphone, but you can go ahead and use drop downs to change it if you like. And then you can also test it. Once your camera's ready to go, it will pop up here and it will say start. And once you click start, it will just pop you into this room here, and it will be populated by everyone else who's in the room as well. And really, it's that simple for a guest to connect. It doesn't matter whether they're using their cell phone or a webcam or a professional camera, whatever they're using. In this case, Michael's using a webcam and Trevor is using a professional camera. The connection is going to be the same. So we should have our guests connecting any moment now. And there we got Trevor. So we can click right here and we can label so that we know and everyone else knows who they are. And then we can lock that up. And Trevor is number one, of course. And we're just waiting for Michael to connect. And there we go. Same thing, add a label. And boom, we can lock that up. And Michael is number two. There we go. Okay, so I have Trevor and I have Michael in here, and we're gonna open up OBS over here. And what I'm gonna do is we're gonna create a guest scene. So I'm just gonna click the plus and I'm gonna create a new scene. Actually, we're gonna do that under our scenes window. And we'll call this one guests. And we'll click OK. And then all I have to do is go over into our Video Ninja over here, and I can copy Michael's link right here. And then when I go into OBS, what I'm going to do is click the plus, and we're going to go to browser, and I will just call this one Michael, and click OK. And then I can copy my browser Michael's right here. And then when I go into OBS, what I'm going to do is click the plus, and we're going to go to browser. And I will just call this one Michael and click OK. And then I can copy my browser source in here. And we want to make it 1920 by 1080. And we're going to use control audio via OBS so that we get Michael's audio. And we can click OK. And you're going to see, there we have Michael right there. And we can go ahead and shrink him or make him bigger, or whatever we want to do. And then I'm going to click the plus and we're going to add Trevor. So we go to our browser, we'll add Trevor and we'll click OK. And then I have to go back into Video Ninja and get Trevor's link, which is this one right here. And we'll go into our OBS and we'll paste that link in here. 1920 by 1080. And use audio control via OBS, and boom. So now there we go, and we can, yeah, full screen. We'll make that there and we'll put that there. Obviously you're gonna have to play around with the sizes here or you can just make them 1/4 the size if you know what that is. What we would obviously want to do is add your camera. So we'll go into video capture device, and we should already have our main camera in here, which we do. We can just add that in, shrink it up, and there we go. Now we've got 3 people in one chat room. Super simple and easy to set up, and you can see that their audio is in here. Go ahead and say something, Michael. There we go. And Trevor. So there we go. You guys can't hear what they're saying, but I can tell you that the audio is working. I'm hearing it right in here. It's really that simple to add.
Oh, it's a lot of steps there for that. Oh, I was hoping there would be something easier than that to add users, but it may be it was pretty easy, but it's just quite a few steps here. Let's see if there's anyone else. Okay, any other videos here showing you how to do it? Let's see. Live stream multiple people. I don't want to use Discord. Is this guy going to say Video Ninja 2? Video Ninja may be better.
Have you ever wanted to bring guests into a live stream? You can do that using OBS and Video Ninja, and we're going to show you how to do it right now. Oh,
Figured as much. All right. Let's see. Adding, using multiple profiles. Adding guests. That's a better word. Adding guests. Anyone ever done this before? Ultimate guide to add a guest in OBS. All right, let's try that. Give me a recommend video.
Hello, my YouTube friends. Use Mix It Later that you can record separately, and it's totally free. So you know what? Let's get to it. We're gonna use a web app called Video Ninja. It's totally free. Right. Let's jump right in. So the first thing we're gonna do is go here and we're gonna create a room. Now the link to this is in the description below. It's totally free. We hit create a room. We put our room name in here for the purposes.
All right. All right, fair enough. Let's see. For those of you in the audience, how many people? How many people in the audience tonight? Is lagging a little right now? Is it lagging? Yeah. But have you seen any of the Streamlab streams? I think Streamlab works a lot. It drags a lot more on the internet on my PC than StreamYard than OBS directly, because Streamlabs sits on top of OBS basically. So when OBS is running, Streamlabs has to run. But it seems that my computer is a little bit snappier with just using OBS. When you say it's lagging a little, what do you mean? You're right. It could be my internet connection. Maybe I'll call about that. I could do a speed test right here, right? I could do a speed test, right? Let's see, speed test. Let's see how that works. Speed test. I think that's the website, right? Speed test. Speed test by Ookla. Ookla does. Fucking spam me, bro. Go. Frontier, Virginia. I know I'm not that far away. I don't even have that much. The whole stream is lagging. Is that right? Damn. And when you say it's lagging, what do you mean? Like, what is the effect on the user? Let me see if I can go to my stream and see what's the effect on the user. Let's see. Am I watching? Did I pause it? Okay. See, the whole stream is lagging. Let me go to the stream. Let me see what you're talking about here. So can you give me like a little bit more, when you say the stream is lagging, give me an idea of what you mean there. I can't watch, well, I guess I could watch the stream. And do a speed test all at the same time. Damn. All right, speed test. Where's the speed test here? Yo, is that good, bad? I don't know. Oh damn, let me share that screen. I don't even know what screen you're seeing here. Give me 1 second. Yo, when you say it's lagging, are you getting just a spinning circle? Is that what you're referring to? Is that what you're saying when you say it's lagging here? Yeah, let me know what do you consider to be lagging? Okay, so here's the result of the speed test. Let me pull up the comments. What do you think about the results? 8 up, well, 7.6 going up, 245 coming down. That sounds pretty good. I'm not sure about the 8 going up. Should it be higher, lower than that? What are your thoughts on that? I have no idea. You think I need more coming down? What, going up? More upload? That would affect the stream more so than the download. I would imagine, right? It's more of an upload. Me streaming out. Now let me know what you think. It's 8. I guess I could Google that. I could Google that. Yeah, let me Google that. See what stream OBS says about optimum speed for streaming. Yeah, I need a faster upload. What do you think is the recommended upload speed? I mean, I'm gonna look it up in just 1 second, but I'm just curious what you think the maximum upload. That does seem kind of low, right? Let's see, how does your network compare with your expectations? I don't know what my expectations should have been. What does it say? Can I change servers? If I change servers? I can't. Connection? No, I can't change. Let's see, change server. Let's see. Should be hitting something closer. All these data centers in Virginia. Wow, that's amazing. Damn. Maybe Ashburn it is. No. Oh, just pausing every 2 to 3 seconds. Damn. I'm gonna do a speed test on my phone. Eight megabits per second going up. That's a little better than the last one. Let me see. Let me do a speed test on my phone here. I guess in theory it should be the same from the phone and from the phone and from my computer, right? Let's see. I'm on Wi-Fi. A 1,000 megabits, right? That's a little high, no? Free me from the lag. Man, I'm doing 2 megabits on my phone. That shit can't be right. It can't be fucking. It fucking can't be right. 2 megabits on my phone. Upload. It says unstable provider. What? Same server too. Let me try this shit. Man, let me try another one. A better speed test. Xfinity speed test. You're probably not gonna tell me the truth, but I'll try it anyway. I'm not even close to half the speed of my download, bro. Xfinity only told me my download speed. Let's see. Upload speed is but 118 megs upload. Damn, 1.9 upload? Damn. Yeah, that's what it is. Let me see what Xfinity says about the uploads and everything. Let me see what they say about uploads. Not Xfinity, but OBS. OBS upload speed necessary. Necessary. See if I can see the stream myself. You have to have like fucking 3 monitors going over here. Got Johnny Five in here. Guy, he has some technical knowledge. I'm glad you're here. Five megabits per second there. So I think I need to call my cable company, you know? It seems to be what the bottleneck is. It's the upload speed, right? So no, StreamYard doesn't because it's not running more or less on my computer. It's running kind of on the browser, right? Johnny, you must know quite a bit about computers and stuff. Upload audio, video. You said I need about 5 megabits, 4 to 8, say. Wow. Okay, so there it is, right there. Drop my quality to 720. Okay. I have to figure out how the fuck to do that. Let's see, tools. Man, that shit gets me all confused now. 720, 30 FPS, all per second, blah, blah, blah. Man, I wish I could. You know what? Let's see if I have my Bluetooth on. You can call in and explain this stuff to me. I'm going to cut the Bluetooth on right now. You know, the numbers should be in the stream. You can call in. Better yet, if it's not, I'll put it in the chat right now. I want to know the optimal solution. What do you think? Maybe I'm thinking I should probably just upgrade the internet. That would be a better user experience for everyone. The FPS and all that shit you're talking about, right? Let me know if the phone number is in the chat, in the description. If not, I'll put it in the chat. I guess while we're busy right here. Let me, while I'm waiting on this, give me 1 second. Let me see if I get the phone number here. It's in the description. It's not in the description, so let me put it in the chat here. We usually have the phone number in the chat in the description, but since this is just a test, more or less, not gonna be in there. But I'm gonna add it now. Anyone want to call in and have some suggestions? I won't share your number or anything, or you can call from a Google number. This is a Google number, by the way, anyway. I'm going to put it in the chat. Give me 1 second. Should be watching the stream anyway, so I can see what's going on. I guess while we're busy, what's Deco 5G, by the way, while I'm waiting on this? Give me 1 second. Let me see if I get the phone number here. It's in the description. What's Deco 5G, by the way? Is that in the description? So let me see, put it in the chat here. I'm gonna put that's the phone number. You wanna call in Johnny 5 in the chat. Yeah, it sound the same. People calling me, telling me about the bit rate. Man, I you know, I don't know much about that shit. So if you can help me out on that, I think for me it seems like the easiest route would be just to up my internet speed. Suggestions. But you guys tell me. What would be better? Let me see if I can do this. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to watch it on the stream, see how snappy it is. It seems a lot snappy in the Streamlabs though. Is it watchable to you guys? Is it worth it doing the stream until I can get my internet up to speed here? Alright, yeah and nay. Put it in the chat, let me know if this is acceptable. Well, I'm using OBS because initially, when I do the one-on-one or call-in streams, I usually use Streamlabs. The Streamlabs basically sits on top of OBS, so I figured OBS would be easier on my laptop in terms of resource usage because there will be no use for Streamlabs. Because with Streamlabs, it just was hogging the system. So that was the thing, right? That's what it was, right? That's the motivation to use OBS. It's a lot snappy in the Streamlabs, though. Is it watchable? You can't call. You don't have a microphone. Okay. I mean, you can make a regular phone call. You can just call the phone number like you would call anyone. Up to speed here. Talk to me on the phone here. Yeah, and it'll come through on the stream, so everyone will be able to hear you. So you won't just be one-on-one with me there. Well, anyway, if anyone wants to come in on the layout, feel free to come in on the layout. I was thinking about putting the Streamlabs. I don't know, putting the weather sits on top daytime OBS. Say right here in front of the ticker on my ticker stream. That was one of my thoughts here, like putting the laptop in terms of putting the weather in it, like the daytime and stuff like that on the stream. If anyone else has any comments on the layout here, we have a couple layouts. Let me show you a couple layouts we just playing around with here. See how this one looks. Probably different cameras and stuff like that. Aviola 5, put that plus before NR. Yeah, before the number, yeah. And then, let's see, is this another layout? What layout we have? Yeah, just playing around with the layouts here. Sometime when I do streams with Be Brave, we probably have something like this up on the screen here. Let's see if I have it. That's not it. Where'd my screen go? And another screen here. Oh yeah. Probably have like rotating properties of like where my tenants have really destroyed things, or in some cases left it pretty nice. So it's like some rotating. You see some of these should be rotating. Yeah, there you go. There's the rotation there. There you go, the rotation. So you can do a lot more things with OBS. Yeah, well, Stream Labs. So when I do streams like this, when no one else really hops on the panel, Stream Labs is what I was using initially. Stream Labs. So when we have the big stream, everyone uses StreamYard. It's easier, much more intuitive to get people up on the stream, on the panel. But with the one-on-one, and then we try to take advantage of the Streamlab functionality there. One of the things would be as we go on more and more, we'll have the like here's another layout. We can have a lot of different layouts and transitions. It's a lot snappier, snazzier. I like it. And you see things on the stream like the goals that we have, like the what does it say? What is that? Black History Month fun right there. Make sure you support the channel, by the way. And so things like that, we can do that, and the little bells and whistles when people donate. You know, the donation should be read out over the stream. By the way, 12th Man and Lindy Lou, thank you guys both for supporting the channel, and everyone else. You see and we also get the ticker scrolling at the bottom, so we get that as well. Oh man, dirty bathrooms. It's the same old thing with these people. They keep extending too. They won't move. They won't clean up. They just enjoy living like that. So there is that. And plus with the OBS, man, it allows you to, like, you know, go from one screen to another a lot easier than Streamlabs. So I think for one person, it's a lot easier. And excuse me, I think it's a lot easier. And you know, if you're doing one stream, I think it's a lot better. So and I like it a lot better. I like it a lot better. And drop something. Oh. Yeah, I like it a lot better than StreamYard. StreamYard is just, I guess maybe because I'm a software developer, maybe it's the software developer in me. It's too simple. So it lacks a lot of features. You know, some of the features that I just mentioned here. And so that's why, you know, one of the reasons why I'm drawn to it. I do like it. Aviola said Black History Month, black body glue. I think the only issue, is my internet speed, upload speed. Yeah, I think. What do you think about that? Lowering the FPS and all that, would that degrade the stream to the point where it wouldn't be watchable? Is that a solution as well, or or should I? You think? I think the bathroom. I think David got me on bathroom. I think the internet is a better solution to the bottleneck than lowering the whatever the bit rate is. Hey, no one's commented on the layout yet. What do you think about the layouts here? You know, let me change this layout. Give you time to comment on some of the other ones. You're using Deco Wi-Fi. Each room has a device. Nice. Deco Wi-Fi. So, but you still suffer the constraint of the internet coming into the house, though, right? You're still gonna have that issue, right? You're not gonna get beyond that with a Deco Wi-Fi, right? Is that right, Abiola? Like you still have the constraint there. If you're only getting 200, if you're only getting 2 megabits going up out of the house, then the box for each room isn't going to make much of an effect, right? Am I wrong about that? You tell me. I don't know much about this hardware, stuff like that. But that would be my thought. I think I need more capability going up. You like this layout? Okay. All right, you like this one? All right. What about I need to import my screen starting string. You know, what do you think about this music right here? Not music. This right here. When I'm starting the show here. Is it playing? All right. I like that. Whenever I see, you can do that kind of thing. Well, I mean, I'm sure you can do that with StreamYard. Yeah, you can do it with StreamYard, but all these things are a little bit easier with OBS directly, I think. And someone was saying something about a virtual camera. You can do something with a virtual camera, so you can do that as well. You can't really do that in StreamYard. Yeah, StreamYard, yeah. Deco using AI systems. But does it make your Wi-Fi faster? You're gonna make me look that up. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna roll up a joint. Then I'm gonna look up this Deco using AI systems. How does it make your Wi-Fi faster? Clue me in on that. Deco using AI systems. Okay. Fair enough. You know, I want to give a shout out to Universal Jones, by the way. He sent me a stream deck, and he sent me a microphone, the actual microphone, a Shure microphone, top of the line there. Yeah, so shout out to Universal Jones Stream Deck and and he sent me a microphone stand. Damn, don't let me leave that out. Can't have a microphone without a stand. You have me holding a microphone in here, and so you know, he really has done a great job of 30 FPS is one of it. Reset your Wi-Fi, upgrade your router. Okay, so Solid Snake says upgrade your router. I want to, if I were to reset my router right now, because that one megabit seems really low. I should check my internet speed. See what my contract is with the cable company. See what they say. Anyway, Deco. Let me look up this Deco using AI. Does it make your internet faster? Do you think it's faster? Or do you just have a fast internet package? That's what I'm curious to know. I'm not too far away from my router. I probably could hardwire it if I wanted to. I just don't want those wires stringing all around my house. Yeah, I should try that. I wonder if I hardwired it. Should I test it? Should I try to test a hardwire? I wonder if a hardwire would make it much faster. I may test it. Anyway, guys, what did you think about this morning? What was it this afternoon? Was it this morning? I guess this morning, this afternoon. Stanley Afrodamus. They had a good time up there, I guess. Oh, Stanley had a good time. I don't know much about Afrodamus. Each Deco can communicate with each other's device, providing the same speed no matter where you are. But if my speed is slow, I'll be getting the same slow speed no matter where I am. I still have the same constraint, right? I just have the same slow speed no matter where I am. But anyway, so for the people that have seen the streams with me by myself doing the Streamlabs, is this better? Is it better, worse? Yay, nay? Let me know what you think. Hardwire would be better. I should go get a hardwire right now. Can you? So what differences are you noticing right now? Because I want to go get this hardwire, plug it in, and see if you notice a change. See how that works. Let me know what you think. Ethernet would be better, yeah. Yeah, that's hardwire, right? Daniel Nixon, you weren't here this morning. You didn't see, man. You know what? You're gonna make me play it. Solid Snake, did you see that shit this morning? Let me see. Where is it? It's on the screen here. Okay. Oh, this is coming up tomorrow. This may be just me and Be Brave here. Man, me and Be Brave may do this one. I'm hoping Be Brave is available. If so, this is gonna be perfect. Be Brave and John Galt right here. You tell me, guys, what you guys think about this title here? Black History. We're gonna do 28 days of Black History here. 28 days. Wow, you doing 12 up? Wow. Damn, 15 different rights. Damn. Anyway, this is tomorrow morning. Let me know what you guys think about this. Tomorrow morning, let me know what you guys think about this title, this show here. I'm thinking Brave and John Galt. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Anyway, no comments on this stream here. Black History Day 2. There you go. And so, on it goes. So, I think that was this morning. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is this morning.
Feel like I should conversation. Then when you come up,
it was not.
It really went off the rail when Afrodamas got here. I think I'll scroll up to that.
There was no Martin have this accent.
Sure.
All right, come on.
I can barely. I didn't even bear here.
These people on the topic.
Wait, before I play this,
look, here's the thing, Stanley.
How many people saw this?
First of all,
how many people saw this morning, by the way? I'm gonna stream my church. It starts after 2. How would I stream your church? It's about to start up 2 hours. Yeah, I'll stream it. But
you are over here trying to overtalk people.
No,
like,
I think no.
Look,
I'm not over talking. I'm trying to focus people on the topic.
Well, that's the topic. The man invited me here.
Come back, John.
I can barely. I didn't even bear.
And raise. Stanley's only got a problem with, well, maybe some black women too, but he mentions his MTG and some of these others, so he's only got a problem with white women in Congress. That's his problem.
Let me put it to you this way. I have a problem with any white person, liberal or supposedly conservative, who don't meet their own standards. Stolen valor whiteness is a problem in America.
I think the thing with Jasmine Crockett, and I don't know if it has to do with being black, but she's just what they will define as the modern woman. She interrupts people. She doesn't let them speak. She doesn't want to be held accountable. She gets mad when people try to share that she's wrong. She's just of that culture.
Sorry, well, I'm of that culture then.
I was just going to say there's a lot of people across a lot of ages and color that are of that culture too.
You know what? I'm of the culture that I don't accept bullshit, and I think Jasmine Crockett is a fellow creature. We don't tolerate. We don't suffer fools gladly.
Understandable, but I'm also
my race. My skin color is I don't accept dumbness.
I don't stand for nonsense either, but at the same time, like I've seen her not conduct herself in a way that she's there to conduct business on behalf of society, like America.
And I would tend to disagree with that. And
I've
watched I probably watched as much of her because I'm a political junkie. I watch politics. I don't think that it's spirited. Might be a little over the top, might be theatrical, but this whole ghetto thing that you and Portia and John want to present, no, I'm afraid I don't. I disagree.
I'm just power hungry, and
you can point out Oh, sorry, John.
No, go
It's
ahead.
just a modern feminist. That's all.
Hey, you
That was
can't
my point.
point out faults with blacks or their communities or you're a racist.
Yeah,
Isn't
and
that right, Stanley?
Okay, you know what? The fault is when you say blacks and not be specific about the blacks.
well, as I was,
My problem with the be brave whites like you, 12 man, is you just want to paint with a broad brush like
No, I do
idiots.
not. I do
You
not
do
consider.
you do
I'd
that,
be
the
happy.
brave, the stolen valor
I, I'd,
whites like you.
I, I'd,
Okay, you
I'd be
act like
glad to have.
you act
I'd be
like
glad to
you
have you as a neighbor,
dude.
Stanley.
All I
I'd
have to
be
say,
glad to have you as a neighbor,
and I would
or
be glad to
Timmy
have
Cakes,
you.
or
Okay,
Portia, or a.
not that is
Thank
so
you,
much
John. John.
bullshit.
I'm
John.
saying, let me see. It would also seem Africans and I want to get you right where Afrodamus comes in. I tell you, this is much snappier
That the
than
delineation continues. Yeah, the Black History. It says Black History Month.
Oh, okay. This may be where Afrodamus comes in.
Dang, John. Come on, John. Don't leave us, bro. Dang.
Oh, hey, if John leaves, then you're left to my
What's up, Chris
devices.
Reed? Good
Look,
morning.
here's the thing, Stanley. First
Your
of all,
device.
you are over here trying to overtalk people.
No,
Like
I
look,
think no. I'm
Can you
not
just
over talking. I'm trying to focus people on the topic.
Well, that's the topic. The man invited me here.
Come back, John.
I can
Well,
barely. I didn't even.
I'm here.
I barely said two words, and you got your panties in a bunch. Just calm
Oh,
down.
my panties aren't in a bunch. I've been waiting to talk to you for quite some time.
I bet. What are you upset at these days?
I'm not upset.
Do you like my hat?
Can't see it. Make America great again?
That's
Why
right.
would I be upset? It's
Wait,
covering up
Can
that
you
hair.
stay on topic? What are the celebrations? Like, what do they look like? There's no holiday. There's no time off.
Well,
The only time
let
we
me
get off
put
is
it to you
President's
this
Day,
way.
which is not
Now,
Black History
I'm
Month,
older than y'all.
so I don't
Back
get
in
it.
the day, Black History Month literally meant you would read some books about Black history. Okay, that's basically, in my mind anyway, you read some history books.
Well,
There's a whole month, Stanley.
You can only
A
read the
whole
books
Okay,
month.
well,
A
what
whole.
is reading books for a whole month gonna hurt you?
Well,
No,
about
it's
one
not a
subject,
celebration.
yeah.
Reading is not. I mean, I don't think. I mean, it can be a celebration, but reading books on a specific topic is not necessarily a celebration.
Okay,
Stanley, do you realize that American history is Black history?
again, where is Black History Month? Where does it say celebration in the month?
Hold on. Let me talk to Afrodamus for a minute. We got someone. I hope he ain't a fucking porn. You're not a porn bomb, are you, Brokey?
Good afternoon, everyone. How are you guys today?
Anyway, I got a couple questions I want to ask Afrodamus.
Anyway,
not to cut you short, Brokey, but I got a couple questions. And one of the reasons why I asked you to tell this celebrate, Afrodamus, can you read what's on the screen right here? This is a tweet.
Yeah, the Black History. It said Black History Month is only for Black Americans, not Caribbeans, people from Africa, or any other melanated group of people. We are winning, family. This is great. Actually, only proves that the delineation continues. Only issue is real Donald Trump needs to capitalize that B. Man,
And you see right here, look at it, look at here, Afrodamus. What they're talking about is this is what she's referring to: Black American patriots.
Oh, yep.
And I've been talking about Afrodamus. I'm a landlord, and so I rent to a lot of Africans and blacks. It seems to me, just from a competition for resources, the Africans in the tether seem to be beating out the blacks.
Yes.
And it would also seem to me that if I'm beating you out, what the fuck I need to learn about you for? You need to learn about me. Understand?
Thank you. That is
Thank
so
you,
much
John.
bullshit.
John, you see, you laid it out. This is what I was about to get to. See, when people first come to this country, to America, especially, I'm guessing young people who were born here, but they're not Black American. Everything is new to you. You learn, you start learning, you find out,
You guys had to let me know if you're interested in hearing more of this. If not, I can move on. Let me know.
Groups that are winners and groups that are losing, the strategy they're using.
So learning history.
Don't talk over him, Stanley.
So
okay,
the beauty.
The dude is an idiot.
Can I speak?
Let me just drop down the list.
Do that, Stanley. Just drop down.
Because I don't suffer fools gladly.
We can at least suffer and let him have an opinion.
No, I don't have to suffer fools gladly.
All right, it was suffer.
Put Stanley in timeout, John. Put him in timeout.
I'm the fucking here after dumbers. All the unnecessary talk. I don't need to hear no fucking timeout. Stepping down, do it or don't. Let the man talk. Right? Thank you.
Yeah. So if you like you come to
let me know
America,
if you want to hear this or not. If not, we can move on to something else.
America, for example, like I'm a Black person, African, right? Why would I limit myself to the smallest group that is not making progress? And whatever they're into is not in my best interest. It's not helping me. Learning is not helping me. But like I took American history, and American history includes Black history. That's how I look at it. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I can't learn from Booker T. Washington. I've read his books. I've read about Martin Luther King and others, Blacks that are doing things that interest.
Okay, how long is this going to go on? I have a question for Arthur.
But for example, right? Let's say some Blacks, twerking out there, selling, twerking out there, crying about the white man, having their foot on their neck.
Let me ask you this question: do you listen to Black music?
I do.
Like Puffy and Jay-Z, stuff like that.
Everybody does.
No, when I was
you went straight to Puffy. It's a bad
when I was in high
P. Diddy.
school. When I was in high school, yeah, like like when I was a teenager, like I would listen to some rap, but I listen to all genres. I used to listen to country music a lot. I like Al Green, like old school Black, like
Al
R&B.
Green,
Can I
ask you a question?
Yeah, I love Al Green.
Give me
hey
1
guys,
second.
we can't have 5 people talking at once. Let the man speak.
I'll talk when I want.
That's right. So please let me have this conversation. I've been wanting to have this conversation with him for a minute.
Can we ask Afrodamas how long has he been in the U.S.?
Sure, go ahead, Afrodamas.
I've been in the U.S. like 27 years.
And you still have this accent?
Sure.
All right, come on.
Do you have issue with the accent?
You answered my question.
Are we really
We don't need to go farther.
I didn't come here. I didn't come here as a baby. I didn't come here as a baby. So
I heard 27 years.
Look, here's the facts. All right. I know what I'm saying. You don't like.
Say more. You don't need to say more.
There's nothing. There's nothing.
Can we move on now?
Look,
you answered my question.
Hold on. There's
Why
nothing.
are you still? Whoa. Let me finish.
No, there's nothing. There's nothing you can say. Hold on.
You answered my question, sir.
John, can you tell him to be quiet so I can
No,
speak?
motherfucker. You answered my question.
Oh,
I'm done. You're talking to the wind.
All right. Thank you.
Let's move on.
John.
Let's move on.
You can't. Afrodamas, go ahead, Stanley. If you need,
John, you know what's interesting, John. You know what's interesting.
27 years is all I need to hear.
Really?
John,
John, you know what's interesting? Like, I speak 7 different languages. This guy can
gives a
barely
fuck?
speak English, right?
Come
There's
on,
nothing.
man.
Hold on.
Man, God
There's
damn.
nothing. There's nothing he can
How are
say.
those 7 languages
Well,
helping you
let's
in
test his knowledge. I
This.
speak Spanish. Let's see if he
Look,
speaks Spanish.
there's nothing.
Talk Spanish, homie.
Hold on. There's nothing
Oye,
he can
amigo,
say
¿cómo estás? ¿Qué
in
tal?
English. There's nothing he can say in English
All
that I cannot say.
He can't even speak
time you've
Spanish.
been
He
here
just said
and you
7
speak
languages.
English, I'm imagining you use English more than any of the other 6 languages. Or am I wrong?
Yo, dude, I guess you're on the firing pole, dude. What did you say that pissed everyone off, man? Are you good? What did you say? You're on the chopping block. I just
What's what?
Hold on.
That's-
Nobody.
that's
Nobody. I want you to watch this video off Adamus, and I want you to get your opinion on this. You're a guy that I really think could give me some insight on this. I want you to listen to this. I've shown this before on the stream. I think this is an African or a Caribbean. Someone said it's a Haitian woman, but I want you to listen to what she says closely. If you need me to
that's a
stop
woman.
you, God damn, who the fuck is that talking? I want you to
Not
listen
me.
to it. What the fuck is going on? If you need me to stop it, pause it. But I want to hear your opinion. You're a business owner, right, Alfredamus? Right?
Right.
Okay. I want you to listen to this.
You don't respect people at all. You come to my business and talk to me carelessly. If I'm at your age, born in this country, I will be a doctor, not carry
As a
food for
customer, I'm terrified.
people.
What the fuck is going on? Who the fuck said that? Put that motherfucker down. Put him down. Who the fuck said that? Put him down. Put him down. I'm gonna play it one more time for you, Alfredamus.
You don't respect people at all. You come to my business and talk to me carelessly. If I'm at your age, born in this country, I will be a doctor, not carry food for people. Disgrace.
You don't know what the fuck I do.
Disgrace.
Bitch, I drive a whole motherfucking BMW and I work in I drive a whole motherfucking BMW and I work in a fucking hospital, bitch. Don't put your mouth after me.
Oh Lord, help me, God.
Andre 420, you're not a big fan of Alfredamus, huh? Well, I don't know much about Alfredamus. What's your issues with him? I've only seen one or two. Seen him been around once or twice, so I'm curious to know what's your thoughts on him there.
You don't respect
That's
people
some
at all.
pretty good
Come to my
content.
business and talk to me carelessly. If I'm at your age,
I gotta tell you, as a white guy, it always seems to be the same race that's acting a fucking buffoon. What the fuck is going on here? Because I know black, brown. No, I know. I have Polynesian
what race
homies.
is that?
No, hear me out. I have Polynesian homies. I have black friends. I have white friends. I have brown friends. But the internet, sure as hell, has this funny way of just being like,
give me one
look how
second.
retarded black people are.
Bro. Give me 1 second.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, I promise you, we'll get to what you want to say because I want to get there.
I'm just saying the internet just makes black people look like idiots constantly.
Did anyone hear why I showed that video? I wanted to get an African's perspective, a tether.
Oh, sure, yeah, I'm not African.
Then I'll come to the white man because I want to hear your opinion.
The white man,
right? You're a white guy, right? You're white, right? You're a white guy or Spanish guy. What are you? So I'll know how to address you. What are you? What's your race? Now you don't want to fucking talk.
He's an elf from England.
I'm gonna have to put this motherfucker down. Like,
I'm just joking, dude. Calm down.
Right, I'm not for jokes right now. Right? Give me a minute. I'll be for the joke time. Right? Alfredamus, you heard this tether woman respond to this black woman. If she were born in this country, she'd be a fucking doctor, right? And she's telling this Uber driver, black woman, if I was born here, I'd be a fucking doctor. You're a disgrace. I know a lot of African people. I was on the phone with one earlier this morning, and he kind of shares that same sympathy. Do you want to comment on the video, Alfredamus?
It's interesting. Like what she I don't know what transpired between them, but I'm guessing what she's saying, what she means is with the way she thinks, if she is thinking that way, if she were born here in America, she would do more than what that black woman, whoever she's talking to, is doing. And a lot of Africans do see things that way. They see it as squandering opportunity.
And that's the point that I'm trying to get to, in that we go around here celebrating ourselves, thinking we black girl magic and superpower. The Africans that come here, the closest ones to us, they look at us like, you people are squandering your opportunity. I'm not looking to you. I don't want to learn anything about your race, your culture like that. They're looking to people who are really taking advantage of opportunity, like the Asians, for instance.
Right.
Let me know when I can respond to your point, John.
Well,
I know. I have things to say. I'm being quiet.
I don't really give a fuck.
Well, we're gonna go to the Brokey, right? Brokey, do you celebrate Black History Month?
Absolutely. My whole life. It's still a VHS. We watch Our Friend Martin every Martin Luther King Day Jr. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's like a baseball movie.
Okay, well, John, jokes aside, my question to this young lady and to Aphrodimus, and John, you have literally said this on the H1B
H1B.
Why aren't these people going back and fixing their countries if they're so smart?
Well, they're not interested in that.
I have to be frank with you.
Hold on.
One at a time.
No, this is a good point.
Hold on. Can I respond to that?
I'll wait. That's a good point.
One person talking to fucking.
Can I respond to that?
Why can they not fix their countries?
Yeah. Aphrodimus.
John.
Yeah, he's about to answer it. So let him answer it. Why don't you?
So here's the fact, right?
Yeah.
For example, America has the largest economy.
We forgot you get beat up.
America has the largest economy.
Okay,
come on. Let him answer, Stanley. Give him some minutes.
And it's they are open to people coming here.
Unlike your country.
Let me finish.
No one's trying to.
Actually,
one person at a time. Aphrodimus.
So it's not the people.
Peace. What the fuck are you talking for? Talk, man. One person at a fucking time. I don't need any fucking time.
John, I would like to stay longer,
guys. One at a time. Are you guys children?
Look, what the fuck?
I mean, every tap dancer just takes too long to talk.
Get him back. Go ahead, Aphrodimus. Anybody fucking?
I would like to stay longer, but a lot of these people are they are retards. So it's pretty much like Stanley and others are pretty upset that they are not taking advantage of living in the greatest country on this side of heaven with the greatest opportunity. So people come here and their skills are needed in whatever aspect. They use it to lift themselves up.
All right.
It's an individual endeavor. I wasn't sent here by any government. I am an individual.
I'm not disagreeing. I just want to delve a little bit deeper. So I think Stanley would come back and say, well, why don't you do these things? Why can't you do these things in your country?
Well, I'm doing those things in my country too. I own businesses there.
Okay, so the next thing Stanley probably will ask you is, why did you have to come here to do these things in your country?
Because,
and I don't think he's talking about you.
Because I make more money. I will make more money here. That's why.
All right.
Can I answer that, John?
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
I don't know if it matters though, being where my family's from. My family's Jamaican, but we also have a lot of family in Trinidad as well, which are like two very well developed countries. And like my mom always told me, like they were like in Jamaica, they were never raised to like go to someone else's country and stay there and exploit their resources. My mom always said, like, if a Jamaican, let's say, went to school, was like awarded a scholarship to go to school in the US or in England, the whole idea was that you're going there to bring your skills back home.
To come back home. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so my mom was always raised with that mindset and understanding, and I think a lot of people in Jamaica and Trinidad are as well. That's why we don't have like, I mean, there's still a lot of like ways both countries could be developed better, but we're not like struggling third world nations because people go back. And I think there's been development to the point where like you don't really see a lot of people from Jamaica and Trinidad like begging to come to the US because they can live comfortably where they are.
Did that answer your question, Stanley? Or do you have other questions, Stanley?
Just to give a different version of it.
Well, no, I have other
like she said,
questions, but they
there are
won't.
plenty of people.
My questions wouldn't be appropriate for this venue.
Look,
let me.
here's the thing, Stanley.
Afrodamus, hold on. I was addressed. I don't
one
think.
at a time, guys.
think,
Can we really just do one at a time? How
I'll
hard
do
is
the
that?
one at a time.
As adults,
I'll do the one at a time. Shit, right?
Thomas, you are like a lot of people. You never answer questions directly. You answer questions with
Stanley,
questions.
I think he answered the
I'm
question.
disappointed in
Stanley,
you.
he said he came here for money. He said he came here for money, right?
Oh, get the fuck out of here. We're not here for money. We're having a conversation.
Question, John.
Damas, I was watching
My
your stream earlier, bro.
question is why hasn't he gone back?
Okay.
John, can I answer that question?
No. You
Please
can't answer.
let this lady, let this sweet ma'am,
No,
Mrs.
hold on.
Let her answer the question.
Who the
Please.
fuck is talking this? Who is he talking to? Afrodamus, why haven't you gone back to your country? What country are you from, Afrodamus?
Oh, I go back and forth.
The Gambia, he doesn't answer questions, bro.
Okay,
I go back and forth.
Did that answer your question, Stanley? He said he goes back and forth.
It answered my question, all right.
I'm bicontinental.
He didn't answer.
Well, she sounded very female until she sounded transsexual. What the hell just happened?
What is going on? Okay, Kimmy Cakes, did someone have a question for you? You had something you wanted to say? Go ahead.
Bro, just let the panel flow organically, bro. Stop trying to.
Man, if I let it flow organically, will nobody be able to hear anything? So go ahead.
We can't hear nothing as it is right now, bro.
We hear you talk. We hear you talking. Go ahead.
All right, so let me. Can I say something real quick? All right, so I was just watching your stream, Afrodamus. You know, and I caught you over here, and that's cool enough. But bro, you are a tap dancer, and you know that. All right, there's different types of tap dancers out here. There's a bunch of tap dancers on this panel, but you're the African variant. These are American tap dancers up here. Okay, so you guys should not even be arguing with each other, asking each other where you're from, or what country you are.
I know people are over here asking for social security numbers. Like, oh, what's your address?
All right. Back Kim Case. Let me get. She won't chime in. Why don't go ahead, Kim Case?
Yeah. So my grandmother was actually asked to come here. She was a pattern maker. She made wedding dresses back in the Caribbean, and the people here that worked for the Lord and Taylors and Bloomingdale's, they will buy her patterns and make dresses and resell them to women. So they really fell in love with her work and her talent so much that they asked her to come here to work with them directly, which she did do for a long time. At that point, my mom was like 9, and she, of course, any parent want to bring their children with them, but my mom didn't want to come here. So my mom stayed in the Caribbean until she was like 20 years old when my great grandmother died. And she said, please, like, my dying wish is for you to like see the world. Like, you have this opportunity to live abroad, like, go do it. So my mom did it because of that. And she also had a scholarship at Cornell University. So that's kind of how like she came here, but she didn't come here in search of like a better life. She said her life was actually better in the Caribbean at that point.
But many of the Caribbeans, are Africans, as Afrodamus just mentioned, they do come here for money. And again, once they do come here for money, again, they're renting from someone like me. And I've shown you the Africans that come on the stream, and somehow they able to come up with $2,000-$3,000. And then the Black Americans, they call in and they say, I don't have shit, right? $50-$40, right? We've heard that too. We heard the lady take her last shower. She got to get out.
I don't know. My grandmother came here. She rented a private house, and then she actually ended up buying the house from the owner. So it's like she was like in a room with like all these people and sharing bathrooms. She never lived like that. in this country.
Can
no
I
one
make an
Even
observation?
like that now, right? And there is a distinction between the two, right?
Can I
And
make a quick observation? And this is pretty much how the logic is flowing here. Anecdotes do not prove rules.
Correct. Correct.
but
And
I think
I'll leave it at that.
fair enough, but I think it
It's
is.
crazy how people can't separate that.
I think that it is though that many of the Africans, the Caribbeans that I've met here have expressed similar sentiment to like Afrodamus. That they really don't want any part.
Again,
Yo, as a white boy, so you
Afrodamus
can all put the
is
racism blame on me.
No one
There is a
cares if
very
you're a
big
white
difference
boy.
between
Shut the
black
fuck up.
people who grew up in America
Man, finish.
and African Americans. There's a gnarly difference because African Americans who came from
What are
Africa.
you, bro? The dude that's talking about. What are you?
okay.
No, dude, I grew up in the ghetto, homie.
I'm saying, no, it don't
There's
matter
a
where you
big
grew up.
difference.
Yeah, right.
There's another one.
I don't believe it.
What are you?
Again,
I don't care
Think
what
he's trolling.
this guy doesn't believe it.
I will go
It sounds like
directly
he's
to
about to die.
Black people don't live in the
Afrodamus
ghetto, bro. We don't live in the ghetto like that. Why are you saying? Why you
and
mentioning?
others. Dude,
So hold on, just real quick. I forgot what I was about to say.
make it real quick.
Really? We just had like everyone talked over each other, and that's the end of that, huh? That's good.
I ain't gonna.
Why don't we start doing one at a time and let the other person
No,
speak?
let's. Anecdotes do not prove rules.
I agree, dude. I agree. I already agreed with you.
I asked a question, and it really wasn't answered. It was quote tap danced around. Why not go back to your country? Okay, it is so cute. So cute.
Hold on, God damn.
I know.
Did not answer my question.
Yeah, I remember now. I remember now.
Wait a minute. Goddamn, man. Like, wait a minute. We're gonna have some order, man. He answered your question. He said he's bicoastal,
I
right?
don't think he answered it.
Alfred,
John, let me say this, right? Here's the fact. Like, Stanley, it's too late for you because guess what?
Oh, motherfucker, you don't know me that
Hold
well.
on, let me finish.
Guess what?
Stanley, you gotta control
Don't
yourself.
tell me. You know what? If you want to know me, ask me questions. I've been asking you questions.
Look. Let me finish.
Yo, John, listen real quick. Just real quick.
Let me finish.
Can
I speak?
Right.
No, don't pronounce Afrodamus. If you want to know about me, ask me questions.
No, can I speak? Can I speak?
No, what you can do is listen to what I'm saying. Don't. If my name crosses your mouth, then I get to respond. How about that?
No. Hold on. Afrodamus, give me 1 second. I'm running this right now, Sam. Let's be civil. I want to have a conversation with him.
Again,
and I don't
if
need you
my name crosses his lips, I get the right of response.
You're going to have to control yourself, right?
Oh, I'm in control.
We'll let you respond. I want to hear what he has to say in complete, right? In fullness, right? I don't want to hear half what he says, then you interrupt. Like, just because your name is mentioned doesn't mean you got to interrupt.
No, actually, if my name is mentioned in his critique.
Afrodamus, see if you can go by black people rules and not mention the black person.
Hey, John Galt, may I say something?
Look, that's right. Go by black people rules.
I'm not to put everybody down, man. God damn, man. Don't mean man. No, not yet. I just want to hear his answer, and then we get to you, talk, man. Afrodamus, I don't even fucking with you.
See, John, the mistake that most of these low-level thinkers do is they think I'm in the same class as them, or I play by the same rules. But I'm not. Here's the fact: I play by a totally different rule, which is the real American rule. I'm an American citizen. The only thing I can't be at this point is president. I can run for governor. I can run for Senate. I can run for Congress. Every child that comes out of my testicles now is an American.
Is that where children come from? Out of your testicles?
So the fact of the matter is, he probably have way less power than me,
Who?
I mean, he's got 1 vote. I've got 1 vote. So for him, anyone to sit and tell me, why don't you go back to your country? I am in my country. What are you talking about? This is my new country, the United States of America. Okay. So I go back and forth. I go to Africa. I go to Central South America. I go to Europe. I'm just somebody who is free and just explore and look at the things that benefit me and other people. So
Can I respond now?
these people, like somebody like Stanley, he thinks we are in the same class, but we are not. We're not in the same class. He needs to go talk
You
to
said
people.
that.
Okay,
He needs to
can I
go talk to
respond?
people that are in his class, not me.
Yeah, but how do you know what class he's in, though?
By the way he talks, and and you, King
he's
Shenanigans. You are both.
You're
You
not
two
in
are in the same
Stanley's
class.
class.
So me and
You
Stanley
guys
are
are
in the same class.
Yes.
He sounds more intellectual than me.
So what? So Afrodamus, I guess people want to know
Sounds more
what do you mean?
intellectual than you, bro.
Hold on. What do you mean by you in a different class? Do you mean intellectually, financially?
No,
What do you mean?
what I'm speaking about is, for example, he's over here. He doesn't understand how America works. It's a capitalist country. America.
That's how I know
is
you're a tap
open.
dancer, bro.
America
You
is
ain't-
open.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
America is open.
I come to you, King Shenanigans.
America
He's
is
the whole time.
open to people coming here, immigrating to this country. It's one of the few countries, in fact, you can immigrate to, become a citizen, run for governor like Schwarzenegger and others that are, you have Ilhan
bro,
Omar,
yo.
who came here as a refugee. So in case, if you look at it, people are not playing the low-level games they are playing. I didn't come here to associate myself with people like them. They, because they cannot get me to where I need to be.
You're just talking, bro. You're just talking, man. You're just talking. All right,
hold on. When you say people like them, who are you referring to?
People like Stanley, Shenad, and the ones that blame everybody, the white man, for their circumstance. Like, I'm not interested in that.
That's how I know. I never once blamed any white person for anything. You're just making up shit, bro. You never heard me say anything like that. I'm calling out tap dancers, bro.
All right. I promise.
You know that.
Afrodamus,
I think Afrodamus is wrong, John.
Do you think racism exists?
What they call racism is not racism; it's cultural difference.
Like, what do you explain that?
Because I've listened to it. What blacks tend to, for example, let's say there was a time here in America, like slavery, and right after that, that time that was real. That you could call that racist because they actually have laws made against Black people, right? That's a system. But today, what people call racism, that is not racism. That is cultural difference. You see? So
what's wrong? So why do you think blacks are complaining about cultural differences, or people complaining about racism? Why would they complain about cultural differences? Do you think
because most blacks feel that most blacks have inferiority complex, and their standard is white. They think everything white is better. So they know, like they're trying to trick white people. And they're not going for the low level white. They want to trick the rich white people to try to get themselves to.
What do you mean low level white? Hold on a minute.
To be in the.
What do you mean low level?
I asked a question to him.
So because if you look at it, they're not complaining about a broke white person. They are complaining about the rich white people. So they're trying to use skin color to shame them into giving them things. I've seen it happen in front of me. I've seen it happen even with, they do it with even us. I'm black just like them. I'm black just like.
What do you mean they do it with us?
For example, I've had blacks work in my company, and they try to use the black thing, like you fire them, they want to sue you, talking discrimination. you know, when they're not showing up on time, they're not doing their job. You've warned them 3 times, so they use the same tactic I've seen them use
against you.
Yes, against me.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen them use the same tactic. They
I've
always
I've
use
seen
with
it too,
white
bro.
people.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I've seen it
So,
too, bro. We heard it
yeah,
right here on the screen.
so they're using the skin color. They don't believe that it's about that. They're just using it to try to get resources out of.
I want to tell you a story, man. I know 2 guys, and I've shown one of them on the stream, maybe both of them, and they did just that. And in doing so, they turned against people that probably could have helped them in the long term, but they settled for the short-term lawsuit to sue and use their race, because that's all they had to sue on was their race. And I think that really closes a lot of doors, not just for them, but for other people down the road that look like them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, John, can I ask a question real quick? Yo,
sure,
Adamus, were you once a CO?
Yes.
Are you still a CO?
No, I haven't been a CO in many years.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I just checked out your latest stream. I don't know if you just made that shit up about you having a business, but is that even true, bro?
I've heard him talk about his business. You're on the car wash, right?
I'm not gonna discuss that with you here. But if I were a CO, I wouldn't be, streaming, because first of all, that would be in violation of the laws. You see what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be.
What laws, bro?
Sir, when I work there, you cannot just go in the media.
Let me ask you this question, Alfred. Since you mentioned you were a CO, where were you a CO?
Washington State.
What was the demographics in the prison that you worked?
Black,
I gotta laugh at that.
white.
What is the demographic of the state?
The majority is white here in this state, but majority of the criminals, are black.
And what did you think about seeing it as an African?
At first I don't know, like I was kind of, it was just a self-fulfilling thing. Like it matches what I've seen their behavior to be outside. I'm not surprised.
Self-awareness is important.
I wasn't surprised to see. No, to be honest, I was surprised at how many were locked up. Yes.
And when they were locked up, how would you generally describe their conditions in the prison, their behavior and shit like that?
To be honest, a lot of blacks are actually super comfortable in prison.
What do you mean by that?
I noticed that blacks and like Hispanics, they tend to be super comfortable there.
That's crazy.
And how would you differentiate that between, say, whites?
So sometimes, like majority, you would run into a white person who's like, repentant about what they've done and they're trying to change and stuff like that. Like you would run into that quite a bit, but not so much with black or Hispanic, because most blacks that I've run into, even in prison, they seem to be frequent flyers to the place.
What were they typically in prison for?
Like, let's say most of them like violent crimes, gang activities, DV. Believe it or not, a lot of them.
Domestic violence.
Yeah, a lot of black women do send a lot of black men to prison.
In what way you mean?
Like like I've seen this scenario where this guy,
that's a rabbit hole.
He choked his I guess his baby mother. He had 2 of them. He did something to both of them, so he got sent to prison for that. But the one that he choked the most, went to the judge to beg so that the judge can allow her to continue coming to visit. And I've seen some where it has something to do with SEG, SEG. I don't want to say the whole thing, but
You mean like Or you mean like trafficking?
Trafficking. You know, you have some trafficking, trafficking, and a lot of graping too. To be honest.
SA.
Yeah, a lot of graping and also breaking and entering. It's a lot of that too.
Well, Afrodamus, you know a lot about being a CEO.
I do.
And I appreciate your roots. My pretty much parting shot is you are free. You are free of the country you came from. I admire you for that. And the other thing is when you talk about class, you have no clue what you're talking about. You ain't black.
What?
Yeah, but Afrodamus, let me ask
He
you
looks pretty black to
When
me.
you say you don't want to, hold on. When you say you don't want to be like someone like Stanley, what do you mean by that?
Because he's weak. He doesn't, you know, he doesn't stand for truth. He complains. He cries about the white man. So we are not the same people.
It kind of because you said you're not in the same class as him.
Yes, we're not in the same class.
I complain about the white man.
Yeah, but when you say class, do you
motherfucker,
mean
I defeated the white man.
do you mean like financially, or do you mean
No.
What he means is liberal.
No.
I want to let him talk. Let him talk.
Go ahead, then I want to get to something I've heard you say before, Afrodamus. Go ahead.
No, let him talk. Do you mean that financially or intellectually?
Well, I'm not. I've already stated what I meant. I know.
You did it. You did it in an accent. I didn't understand.
I've already stated.
No,
exactly.
you haven't, Afrodamus.
Sir,
Afrodamus. What you don't understand is English isn't your first language, and it shows.
Look, you can keep saying that.
Look, dude, you have failed.
Hold on.
To impress.
Hold on for 1 minute. Afrodamus, I think it was on CT show. No side comments. Step later. Give me 1 second.
That's where all y'all came from. All y'all tap dancers.
What the fuck is who is that?
Go ahead, bro.
All right. So look, Afrodamus, I heard something on you. I think it may be CT show. Could have been your show, but you were going back and forth with someone, and you talked about how, like, you know, you didn't run from your country. You wasn't brought here as a slave. I think this is what you're saying.
Right.
Correct me if I'm wrong. And how, you know, a lot of these blacks here don't really know where they're from, have no connection, and you expound on it. Don't let me put words in your mouth, but I think you were saying something like that. And
Yeah.
that kind of your sentiment.
No, well, see, a lot of these people, they ask questions, but they don't want to hear the real answer. Because they were saying that I fled from my country. I said, no, I did not flee from my country. See, I'm a free man, okay? And I'm free to travel wherever.
You're free
I
of
feel
your
like
country.
going. Like I have been
I can agree with
traveling.
him.
I have been traveling since
I'm free of my country.
No, anyone can travel anywhere, bro. Anyone can travel anywhere.
Since I've been 3 years old, like I've pretty much
Tree?
three. Like my father was a businessman.
I thought I heard tree.
But let me finish. Here's the fact. This is why I said to the man, we are not in the same class, because he wants to use to say your accent. Sir, I speak better English than you, despite my
I'm
accent.
afraid you don't, son.
Again,
you think in your
let me
accent
finish.
too.
Let me finish. There's nothing you can say in English that I will not be able to know. But I can say a lot of things in many languages that you will not have a clue about what I'm saying.
To know
So
those languages,
because you are not smart enough. You are not smart.
What you're not understanding is I don't need to know the other six languages.
Hold on.
No, motherfucker. You don't make those sort of criticisms. when you talk class, you sound idiotic.
You're punching above your weight.
See, I live in America. I
Just
don't
respond to
have
me.
to know your other 6 languages.
Just respond to me here, because many Americans they would love to have their children learn many languages. So I understand where you're coming from with that. And so,
Yeah, we know where he comes from. We know where he's going.
There's
nothing wrong with learning another language.
Hey, I'm talking.
Go ahead, man.
That's right. And so, your relation with the white man relative to the black person's relation with the white man is a little different. We're gonna take a pause on this and introduce you for those guys that didn't see the initial.
You feel like I should go.
Be Brave and John Galt.
Feel like I should go.
I figure for those of you that didn't get a chance,
feel like I should go.
We're gonna be having
go. Feel like I should go. Feel like I should go.
It's always a good time to support the channel. Guys, make sure you support the channel. Be Brave and I are going to be having a kind of a weekly show here, kind of centered around my tenants calling in, stuff like that. Yeah, kind of current events, along Be Brave shtick, as they say. And so here we go.
Like I should go. Like I should feel like I should.
Nobody tell me what the fuck to do. Nobody. Don't get that twisted. Don't get your life twisted. Don't nobody tell me what to do. Nobody tell me what the fuck to do. Nobody. I go to work every motherfucking day. Every day. Don't nobody tell me what to do. Nobody. Shit. Don't nobody tell me what the fuck to do. Nobody. Shit. Don't get that shit twisted. Don't get that shit twisted and fucked up. Shit. Don't nobody tell me what the fuck to do. Nobody. Don't nobody tell me what to do. Nobody. Shit.
Brave?
Nobody. Don't nobody tell me what the fuck to do. Nobody.
Brave.
Yes, sir.
That was the response from me just asking a black man to cut his music down.
Hold on, John. I'll be damned.
Nobody.
Don't get that twisted. Don't get your life twisted.
Got it now, John, I think. I'm sorry, buddy.
It ain't Brave.
Nobody. Tell me what the fuck to do. Nobody. I go to work every motherfucking day. Every day. But nobody tell me what to do. Nobody.
All I did was ask him, Brave, do you mind cutting your music down a little bit, Brave? And that's a 50-something-year-old black man, and that's his response. When asked to cut his music down, he's living in a house with other people, and you can hear the response. So you imagine this level of cooperation multiplied across households, many thousands of households all over America. Like, these people can't get any cooperation, Brave.
Well, like you said, multiply it, and you'll come up with why this group of people are making everybody around them sick, John. People don't even understand how these people are affecting them. It's so overwhelming that people have given up on feeling what they're doing to them and accepting it to where this kind of outrageous stuff just is now normal. And this is what I'm saying. It's just, you got somebody like that. See, folks, you got to remember this. John isn't a worker in an insane asylum. He's a landlord. And this is the stuff he looks at and goes through, man. This is your black culture for you, folks. I mean, I hate to break it to y'all. What do you got here, John?
You can see his label here, Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue. You see that, Brave?
Yes, I do.
And I want to make sure you can see it right at the top of the street. So it said Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue. And what do you see here, Brave?
But it's kind of like, it's almost like a joke, John. Did you think somebody does that on purpose?
You know, Brave.
I mean, Martin Luther King and then dysfunction, trash tipped over? Or is it just now so goddamn natural in MLK Avenue? I don't know.
Brave, you know, I tried to pick this can up. This shit was heavy, man. That can is very heavy. And it has to be heavy to keep the wind from blowing into traffic, damaging someone's car or something like that, hurting someone.
Of course.
And so these things are very heavy. And so for someone to kick it over here to exert quite a bit of effort to knock this thing over, you can only imagine, Brave. And I wasn't able to pick it up. And so for someone to knock it over, and they had to, you know, that's a lot of effort and energy to do something just utterly destructive. There's no point in this. And again, I say all the time, if they can't clean up Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue, they have no chance of cleaning up side streets. But this is just inexplicable here, Brave. Like, how do you explain this?
It is. That's what I'm saying. These black folks have become inexplicable. That's why everybody's so defeated now and afraid to say anything about them. They're just, you know, overwhelmingly out of their goddamn minds. Look at everything around it. It's not that horrible looking of a place.
Brady, these are $500,000 houses, so this is not even poverty. This is directly across the street from my house, Brady, one of my houses.
That's amazing. You got $500,000 homes on an MLK Avenue?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, right?
That's one of the few in the country, isn't it?
Well, this is the nation's capital, so a lot of things are artificially inflated, right?
Yeah, I get that, but still, goddamn, I don't think. I bet you there's no other MLK Avenue where you'd find $500,000 homes right on the corner.
No, definitely not. You know, right here, Brave, you know, I know I'm going off topic. You heard the nigga that said, nobody. He's been in with us for quite a while. He back and forth. You know, a lot of these people, black people are living in Airbnbs now, Brave. And so a white lady who lives a few houses to the south of here, so coming towards you on the map, she reached out to one of my business partners and she said, you know, you have a pedophile in your home. And my business partners, they're women, and they said, oh my God, what do we do? And so of course they have to call John Galt because they're not going to confront this nigger screaming, nobody is going to tell me what to do. And so, you know, I had to go over there and say, hey man, you know, they say you're a pedophile, you know, and you know, don't do any pedophile behavior on the property. But these are the type of people that are lurking in these communities, Brave, pedophiles. And he is a woman. He is a 50-something-year-old woman, and he's behaving like that in front of her. Brave, you wouldn't believe the music that these people were playing in the house, Brave. You wouldn't believe it.
So when people are applying for renting, of course, I imagine they probably don't have to disclose that they're on some goddamn watch list or something, right? They don't have to?
Well, this is the thing, Brave. A lot of blacks are not renting in the traditional form, right? And I know some people are going to quibble with a lot or say many or some, but there's quite a few. And even Stanley has done a couple streams on a black man living in an extended stay. Are you familiar with extended stay, Brave?
Yeah, I know what it means, but no, I'm not real familiar with it.
Well, basically, an extended stay is like a motel setup where you extend your stay pretty much indefinitely. I see little motels becoming more and more
with more and more cars in front of them. Yes, I do.
Right. So they are adopting this hybrid model where instead of people staying, say, on vacation or 2 or 3 days a week, 2 or 3 days, they're now catering to people that really have no options in the normal market. So this is kind of the alternative market for people that really need long-term housing. The downside to that is they have to pay for long-term housing on short-term rates, so it's become very expensive. And so in my business, a lot of the blacks can't rent from people. Their credit is so shot. Their social credit, I'm not talking about their credit scores. Their credit, within this country is so shot, no one wants to deal with them, right? So they end up using non-traditional sources as their traditional form of housing. So extended stays or Airbnbs that they pay by the week, by the day, 2, 3 days at a time, whenever they get some money, they come inside. So this is kind of how the housing is devolved for blacks. And I tend to think, Brave, that it's not due to their money as much as it's due, although they are broke, it's due to their behavior, Brave.
Well, yeah, that's what social credit is. When you said it so nicely and in such a well-mannered way, bad social credit is like a pattern of fucking shitty, insane behavior. That's what bad social credit means.
Mm-hmm.
They're loaded with it. Everything they do, everywhere they go, they cause problems in their lives. It's really strange. What's really, really strange is basically they're paying over if they've just rented a place. When it comes to short-term staying, they're paying for sure double the amount of just renting a house, correct? Almost.
Well, double the amount of renting a room, right?
Right. So because I'm saying I'm going across the country, a nice little 3-bedroom or 2-bedroom home across the country is going for about $1,000 a month now. I suppose in the larger cities it'd be much worse, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
And so what I'm saying to you, Brave, is that much of that cost, in my opinion, now is really the cost that people are paying to get away from black people.
Yeah.
As crazy as it sounds,
Oh, it doesn't sound crazy. Not at all.
I could just go through the list here and you look at something like this, Brave, where they're telling people in New York City and other places, ride the trains. They're putting tolls on people to come into the cities, and then you have to get on the train. And then you see this, Brave?
Yeah, I see it.
Smoking on the train, Brave, like civilized people are not going to take their children on the train and see people smoking weed and other things like that, and all the other things they do worse than smoking weed. I want to get to this transgender shooting.
Okay, hold on, though. Let's give credit where credit is due, though. Go into a place where a lot of white people are, say in Amsterdam or wherever weed is legal, over there. I don't know where the places are. If there's public transportation, there's probably somebody fires up a joint, and probably no white people worry about it.
Well, Brave, I think the difference is kind of like that trash can being knocked over in the street.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. There is a difference. That's what's sad about it. No matter where white people are, it only gets so far out of hand. Go ahead, John.
You always talk, blacks like this talk about blacks versus whites and poor white trash. And I showed you this earlier. Let's see if I can find it again. But I showed you that trash can on Martin Luther King, right?
Sure did.
You ever seen that poor whites do that?
No.
Deliberately,
No, and I guarantee you, if that was in an area where I lived, and I'm telling you, folks, things are rough all over. You got people that are just borderline white trash everywhere you go now. No, they'd pick that up, even if it took 2 of them to do it. They'd pick it up.
And so, those are the kind of things I think that
not to mention you wouldn't get knocked over in the first place unless there was an accident or something. Go ahead, Bob.
Those are the kind of things I think that blacks, take for granted, that they think that everyone does these things. And I don't believe that, bro. I don't think that everyone, poor white neighborhoods or just deliberately knocking over trash cans.
No, and if you got, like I said, I've lived around all white trash all my life, and like I said, you'll have uncut lawns and you'll have cars up on blocks, but no, out in the streets, it's all very respectful and civil. It just is. I hate to break that to everybody, but wherever poor white trash lives, you can still function, even if you want to build a nice home down the street. It's still okay, folks. I hate to break that to everybody, and you're right, John. I think there's been so many. And whites do it too. White people say it too. Whites do it too. And so many white people are saying this, that they have removed any sense of guilt that would be put on the blacks for their behavior. The blacks are going, hey, what am I thinking? Whites do it too. So if I'm a sociopath and whites do it too, then that means I'm not that bad. So thank you, white people that say stupid shit like whites do it too. Thank you so much for talking about your white trash areas where you grew up in, and you're lying when you say the streets were hell because they weren't. So thank you, all of you fellas. You're
Brave,
serving.
you ever seen anything like this in a white community, Brave? I profiled this yesterday. We're going to take a look at the video. This is right down the street from where that trash can was turned over, Brave.
Then the other guy.
Jacqueline, well, witnesses had told us that this, they believed, was a robbery gone wrong. Well, we got to look at the surveillance video from this 24-hour surveillance store, and I can tell you it all happened in moments. And just before that, there was a woman walking by with a young child, but you should be able to see that surveillance video now. That is shared with us by the store, and you see a white sedan roll.
Brave, did you see the woman with the child go in the store?
Yes, I sure did.
Watch what comes next.
Up with suspects jumping out. It looks like they have guns.
You see this one right here, Brave?
Yeah.
He will later be killed in the video.
I'm surprised he got away at that close range. It's neither here nor there, but god damn, boy.
It gets worse, Brave. Brave, it gets worse.
Drawn toward the people outside. One.
You see, he got away, Brave, right?
Yeah,
see,
he did. Yep.
There's a lot more to this. Keep track of him. He got away.
Person appearing in a greenish jacket appears to get away, running toward the front of the car in the direction of the AutoZone across the street. This is all in South Capitol Street Southwest, not far from Atlantic, happening at around 2:30 in the afternoon yesterday.
Hey, I got to stop it for 1 second. I want to show you something. You see this building right here, Brave?
Yes.
Like a brand new building, right? You see it right here, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He lives directly across the street going down. So would it be adjacent across the street, right?
Yeah.
To this building. But he ran this way, right? He could have ran home, right? He'd have been home by now.
Atlantic, happening at around 2:30 in the afternoon yesterday. Now you see what looks like the suspects then robbing the people that they've targeted out front of the store here. And at one point, we do see one of the suspects pull away what looks like a belt from one of those people.
Took his belt off, Brave.
Only on Fox 5 last night,
So what, does that mean the belt was a $high dollar belt, so they even robbed that?
Yeah, it could have been a Gucci or something. You're going to hear a little bit later, Brave.
Kaplan spoke with the man.
Brave. Brave. You ever know a white man get robbed for his belt?
No, I've never heard of it. And John, you know, isn't there some? I would like somebody to find some white kids doing this shit.
Go find Nation. Tell me, right? He get on the prowl.
Oh, he does. He tries, but it never works out for him. He always says, nope, it's blacks again.
Brady took his belt.
Son of a bitch, man.
And working nearby who spotted all of this and says that after that one person got away, that person believed to be the 14-year-old was apparently spotted by the group of suspects. The witness says they targeted him again.
Brady, that nigga down there didn't even get in the car. They almost left him.
Here's what that witness told us happened afterward.
So now he'll go wear that belt like he worked, well, like he earned it with his hard-earned money, and he went to work every day of his life. He's gonna wear that belt loud and proud.
The dead man's belt.
Yeah, a dead man's belt. It could have been a dead man's belt. And so, and you folks think black culture isn't in trouble? Woo! Oh my God, go ahead, John. God damn, man.
Oh, Brady.
Left the scene. When they saw him at the corner, they realized that, hey, that's the same guy that got away. They jumped out and, you know, finished their rob.
You heard that, Brady?
Yeah.
jumped out and they finished the deal.
And then after that, he bear hugged one of them. They let him go. The other guy said, "Hey, let him go, let him go." When he let him go, he turned around and shot. Boom, boom. Then the other guy, he let go a couple rounds. Boom, 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 boom. And then they just jumped in the car and pulled off. He started checking himself. Then I see him just stagger. And then he just fall down, man. I'm like, Lord.
Now, guys, that witness told us that he saw 4 suspects yesterday. DC police this morning, they were not able to independently confirm the surveillance video, but they did tell us, as they're still collecting evidence, that they do have an arrest this morning, a juvenile actually in custody for the shooting death of this 14-year-old. We're expecting the update as well as the suspect and victims' names to come out. Well, at least the victim's name to come out. The suspect, though, they do not name juveniles in the District of Columbia. That's the very latest here. We'll have more updates on Fox 5. I'll send it back to you.
They do not name juveniles. You know, so here's what the blacks do, Brady. I think 2 of them were 16-year-old twin brothers, and 1 was a 14-year-old. So they pinned the murder on the 14-year-old, even though 2 people shot him. So the 14-year-old, he'd be out of prison in 34 years. And so, Brave, I want you to hear something, Brave.
Right quick, let's also note one thing. Did you see the mother and child walk in the store?
Yeah.
Didn't mean a damn thing to these men that there were family around. Not a damn thing. Now I'm telling you folks, damn it to hell all anyhow. You ain't seeing no white trash gonna stand out there and do that shit in front of a store where people are going in and out of. Thank you very much, folks. Go ahead, John. Make me sick.
Brave, I got something for you, Brave. Now I want to give you kind of a backstory to that shooting that you just saw, Brave. And so this is me on my way to the store, and I'm riding right down the street from where the trash can was knocked over, right? Okay. Now I want you to hear the rationalization of all of this bullshit, and then you're going to hear some truth come out. The blacks know, Brave. Listen.
I know it. That's what's sad about it.
You
Actually,
hear, Brave?
What's that?
Are you able to hear, Brave? It looks like the browser may have canceled. Are you able to hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. Yes, I can. No, I don't hear nothing. No, I see it. I don't hear.
Okay, let me stop it and start it back again.
Okay.
Stop it and start it back up again. And here we go. So this is the unedited version. The recap of this was yesterday.
We're in South Capitol Street here now. To my right is the southwest side. To the left is southeast here. I normally go to 7-Eleven. Let me holler at my man Solomon over here. See if he know anything.
God damn, nice homes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Brady. Look, listen. You see, these are decent looking houses, right?
Could you stop it right quick, John?
Yeah, that's just the blacks. Shit. Good. Yeah, go ahead, Brady.
Here's how this goes, folks, that say, why are you worried about it if you don't look around them? Because, folks, obviously, these son of a bitches are spreading out in case you haven't noticed. This kind of proves it. Look where they're doing this shit, right down the street from this. And you think that these people aren't a problem to everybody in this country? You're out of your damn minds. Go ahead, John.
So you see, this is the 7-Eleven. I often go to this 7-Eleven, not as much anymore, but I've been in 7-Eleven so many times. I've even live streamed from here. So I'm gonna go in here.
All the things. It's a 7-Eleven.
So this is the security guard. You're gonna listen to him kind of tell a bonfire vanities type lie to make this young boy seem like he was a good boy.
They've been watching young. Yeah, the 14-year-old. They've been watching young man. 14-year-old boy don't know. Yeah, he come in the store.
Yeah, you heard it. He said he went to the store for his mama because his mama in a wheelchair. You heard that, Bert? That's a damn.
You can't really hear the people in the background real well.
Yeah, I know they niggas continue so loud early in the morning.
So you might have to repeat the
So you're saying basically the little boy was going to the store for his mama. Now you saw the boy standing out in front of the store hustling, right, Brave? You saw him.
Yeah.
But now
are you sure that's what he was doing, or maybe he was just out there because he's a dumbass? No, you think he was hustling?
We'll get there.
Okay, because he sure in hell was out there among them.
Yeah, he come in the store. Yeah.
He just said his mom in a wheelchair.
He was going to sew for his mother. Really? About a sandwich bag. About what? Sandwich bag. Sandwich bag for his mother. It looked like he was outside the store though. He was in the store. It looked like he was a little nigga that ran when they pulled up. Like when they rolled up, he took off running. That was him. He was in the store. Yeah. Buying a sandwich bag.
Now, was that boy in the store buying sandwich bags? Hell no, Brave. You saw him outside.
He was outside. Is that a policeman or something, or a security guard there?
This is the guy I'm talking to, is security guard. I'm going to talk to the police. You're going to love hearing this conversation with the police.
Damn. Security guard from fucking 7-Eleven, where the homes are $500,000 in price. You folks catching on to this shit yet? Go ahead, John.
Brave, there's 3 police cars outside in the parking lot. And there's a police inside. There's constant presence of the police. There have been so many people killed that this guy, the security guard right here, he works pretty much whenever they open.
The rest of the young lady was outside, and the car pulled up. When the car pulled up, they saw robbers taking someone.
Great. You see that little mama back there?
Yeah.
How'd she get that job, Brett?
Well, I would say this. They're probably desperate for workers, so if she's illegal or not, they're saying, my God, we got to get somebody in here.
But Brady,
who in the hell can work around them? Go ahead. Tell me how you got it.
The little blacks are right around the corner. This Mamacita probably doesn't live anywhere near here, Brave. Couldn't the blacks have outcompeted? They could have at least gotten to work faster than her, and they would have hired her, hired one of the blacks instead of the Mamacita, right? Doesn't it stand the reason, Brave? This is in the ghetto. And how did she come all the way over here and outcompete these blacks for a low-level job like this?
Well, that's the story of black culture, folks. You have it right there. Good point, John. And another question is these days these stores are paying way above minimum wage.
Yeah. And add in the security that we have here, Brave, and you really got something going here. God damn, Brave, we may have to take a call from a Negro with a grievance against other Negroes.
I'm all ears, buddy.
Hey, Philippe, we on stream, man, but if you want to tell us about that Negro next door that's causing you grievance, we'll give you time. Get it off your chest.
I can't at the moment. Yeah, I can't at the moment. I can't stay on long enough to get all that.
All right, well, you got other Negro problems or what? There's a Negro problem stream right here.
Well, let me call you back. Let me call you a little later today.
Sounds great.
Or tomorrow.
All right, sounds great.
All right.
Oh, Brave, he got real serious Negro problems, and we have to get him on, Brave, to tell us all about it, Brave. It's some real serious Negro problems, you know, the dysfunction that goes up and down the level here. But this is an Ethiopian-run 7-Eleven. The thing here in D.C. and most of these inner cities, I would imagine, the 7-Elevens are run primarily by Ethiopians, and it seems like here they've branched out and hired a Hispanic woman. This is very interesting, Brave.
And then whoever doing the video live.
She's still buying, but it's cheaper than.
About what?
Talking about he ran over about Warzone. This and
Oh, he did run over there? Where did he get killed at?
In front of his building.
Where?
High rise.
Did you hear that, Brave?
In front of his building?
Yeah, he got killed right in front of where he lived.
Jesus.
Now that's going to be very important, Brave, because you saw that he had time to get home.
He did.
But he didn't go home. He didn't go in the house. He stayed outside.
Maybe John knew who knew he was dealing with, and maybe not. Maybe he didn't want to draw bullet fires towards his mother.
Well,
I don't know. I mean, I give him some credit for being a little bit fucking sensible, but I don't know.
Nah, because this is a high-rise building, mid-rise building, so they couldn't.
What are those? About 10 stories?
Yeah, this one's probably about 5 or 6 stories.
I got you. All
They
right.
couldn't shot up the whole building.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, but unless they knew where he lived and it was a ground floor apartment, I don't know.
If he had just gotten out of sight, Brave, he would be alive today. But after they had robbed the 3 people that you saw, they decided to rob him. They decided to double back and get him because he was still in sight. So they saw him. You heard the black man say they saw him and decided to rob him. He fought back because of whatever they took from him. He wanted it back. He didn't want to give it up. And so that's when 2 of the guys shot him.
But what the grocery store was? Yeah. So he ran straight down South Capitol. He didn't run across the street. So he got killed in front of the high rise. He lived in the high rise. That's a brand new building. Damn. Huh?
I was right on the pole.
Yeah.
I was getting on the pole when that happened. I was saying everything.
Do they know who killed the little nigga?
They got him.
Oh, they did? I heard they were brothers.
They was twins.
They were twins?
2 of them was twins.
And one was just...
You heard that, Brave?
Yes.
Twin brothers. Out committing armed robbery, murder. 16 years old and 14-year-old, Brave.
Armed robbery and murder.
2:30 in the afternoon.
And that Spanish woman's going to mop that floor. She's going to wear the tile off of it. I wonder what she's doing in that same spot. Go ahead.
The brother? Get the fuck out of here.
They called all 3 of them.
They called all 3? How did they catch you? Oh, Benny Road. Yeah.
Trailer trash. Like,
Did I just hear that?
Brave.
Did I just hear somebody say white trailer trash?
This is a white police officer trying to say, hey, these niggas just like white trailer trash. You just, and I said, Brave.
Hold it, John. Let me get this straight. Oh, fucking minute. And you think when I cussed out white people earlier that I didn't have a reason? So this is a white police officer, correct, John?
I think he white. He ain't black. That's for sure.
And what did he say about? He brought up white trailer trash doing what?
He said they do it too.
There it is.
He said, listen, bro.
Right on the fucking.
They called all 3. How did they catch you?
Oh, Benny Road.
Trailer trash. Like, I would say they would say it was back.
I'm sorry, John. Play it back one more time. I was running the mouth.
I would say they would say.
Oh, Benny Road. Yeah.
Trailer.
So he's saying white trailer trash. I'm saying you don't see no problems out of white people. He says, yes, you do, white trailer trash. And so he listened to him, Brave.
Okay.
I would say they would say it was back. The problem is they're not.
Okay. Fair.
The argument is, but that is that they're not as
bad, criminal,
no,
stupid,
it's people in a city like this, people slap you murder. They slap your hand, you do 5 years for murder. I've seen it.
Blanks here.
Did you hear him say that, Brave?
What did he say?
He's seen someone get 5 years for murder here. So he's trying to say the difference between the trailer trash and here is that they give the blacks 5 years for murder. So that just causes them to go commit more murder.
So the white trash, if they murder somebody, gets no penalties, is he saying?
No, he's saying they live in places where they get more harshly penalized. So he's saying, where I'm from, the white trash in Georgia, you can get serious time for killing someone. So the whites down there don't kill people. The poor whites down there don't kill people. Up here, you can get 5 years for murder. I've seen it myself. You hear him say
that. Thank you for that clarification, John. That's a very valuable clarification. I didn't catch that.
So let me see that one more time. I wish I could do that.
Yeah, so what you got here is you got some dumbass saying whites do it too. And he's saying since they only get 5 years, they don't feel bad about doing it. It has nothing to do with the fact that they do it because they're psychopaths. It's because of the 5 year stretch that the whites will get, or they'll get longer stretches as white people. So he's saying whites get harsher penalties.
Right. He said that's the only thing that really separates the blacks committing. Like, I'm gonna let you listen to him again, Brady.
Go ahead, Jesus.
In a city like this, people slap you murder. They slap your hand, you do 5 years for murder. I've seen it.
Blacks here.
You do like that. You do that shit in Alabama. You do that shit.
So what you saying is the blacks here are more violent because the punishment is not as severe.
I would think if you kill somebody, or if they were to treat if they were to be more.
No, I got it. So I just want to be
crazy with the
so you're saying
sentences.
that the blacks here are more violent because the punishment is lenient.
But it's the thing you don't see as much of it with.
Bro, I'm a landlord right here. I see about as much as you, probably more. Because
but that's what I'm saying. You don't see the stuff on the news. So you don't see the white trailer traps on the news doing the.
But I do think that
You heard it. You heard that, Bert.
Yeah, I heard that shit. Now, and I'm wondering now. Just hold on a minute. The white trailer trash, if they do it in this region or in Washington D.C., will only get 5 years also.
Yeah,
because it's a regional law. But you don't see any whites taking advantage of the ease of the sentencing, do you, folks? Hell no. And this guy was stuttering around trying to figure out how to make it look like whites do it too. Folks, you can't. I tell you, John. Thank you, folks. You can't make this shit up. John's got it on video.
Hey, Joe Cool could do this.
White honky ass motherfuckers saying whites do it too ain't causing any problems. You see how your cancerous fucking mentality rolls everywhere through the nation? You stupid white bastards. Go ahead, John.
Why don't Joe Cool do this? See, this is what I suggested Joe Cool, right?
Hey, Joe Cool.
Joe Cool would go talk to these police officers and talk about how these blacks are committing crime and getting away with it. And this guy said he's seen a black commit a murder and get 5 years. Black Lives Matter, bro, don't it?
I've been in the house with people like you going. The niggas are the nastiest people I've ever seen in my life.
In Alabama, you never in some trailers?
Never.
I was in trailers.
He keep trying to go back to white people do it too. You hear him, bro?
I know, it's like maniacal. That's what I'm trying to tell people. That's why I'm so goddamn adamant about what I'm saying. Stop it. Whites do not do it too at all near the fucking amount that blacks are doing it. There's no comparison. Jesus Christ, these blacks are off the hook.
Trailers. I was in some trailers in Alabama. I enjoyed it.
Man, you hard to crack.
Listen, bro.
That was Ryan's brother, John. That was Ryan's brother right there.
This the same top, bro. Listen what he tell. Now he's gonna be honest with you right here. Listen.
All right.
Twin brothers and shit.
I don't know if they were twin brothers. I know it was another 14-year-old boy.
Yeah. Man, these young niggas, they. What do you think we should do about these fucking niggas?
You ready for this, Brady?
Go ahead. I'm listening real closely.
I don't think anything, right? I'm a pawn in the chess game.
I don't mind him being a pawn in the chess game, but as a pawn in the chess game, why do you have to, as a fucking pawn, distort reality so much then? If you don't have any fucking skin in the game, is my question to him. That's what I want to know. Or why are you so invested in making it look like whites do it too? That's what I want to know. God damn it, if you've got no skin in the game. But he sure enough says the fucking party line, don't he? Oh, he ain't got any skin in the game when it comes to solving things. But boy, you sure jumped on the party line when his whites do it too, you dirty bastard.
That's how he stay paid, bro. That's how he keep his job, bro.
I know, I got that. I understand that. I'm just saying he should have shut up about whites doing it too, is my point. Just leave that out of it.
That shit come out of, like, I guess they programmed to say that part, bro.
Yes, everyone is programmed. They're so goddamn afraid of black culture and black people. Oh, whites do it too. By the way, yeah, but just wear a neon sign, white. He's saying whites do it too and get it over with. Good.
Brave, I hope you're able to see all these fucking police cars in the parking lot. They're stationed here 24/7, and they have a big like a big type of construction like thing that when you pull into the parking lot, it is 7-Eleven parking lot is 24-hour patrol. You know, it's like a robot or something that goes off when you enter the parking lot, and you know it looks like it's a police type thing, but it's not. I think they pay for it. So again, there's inside security.
Okay, hold it.
Go ahead.
When you pull onto the parking lot, there's a robotic voice that tells you you're being surveyed.
Yeah, you can see it.
Surveilled, I mean.
Yeah, you can see it. It's like they often put them at construction sites to keep people from stealing. You know, so it's like taking camera. It looks like it may have like a light, like a police light, but it's
That's
not.
strange, John. Where I live around all my white trash, I ride bikes real close to construction sites. I never hear one of them going off. Jesus Christ. Go ahead, John.
I was about to walk around to the store where the little boy was killed here. I want you to hear this, Bray.
You sound like ain't nothing we can do.
Look, Bray, you see all them police cars right there, Bray?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You see that?
Now
Bray?
that's because of the murder down the street, though, right? Or are they just there?
This is every day.
Jesus Christ.
Every day.
My God.
And it may be 3 because of the murder, but typically it's 1 because there have been so many murders around here and shootings and stuff like that. And I'll show you why in just a second, Barry.
Okay.
Let's go.
Right there.
I'm walking into the store now. I want you to notice something, Barry. I call it the circle of life, the human edition. You see those feet right there, Barry? See that young man right there?
Yes.
Yesterday it was 14-year-olds out there selling drugs. Today it's grown men out here selling drugs. Maybe the 14-year-olds were sent by the grown men to run these young niggas off the block. I don't know.
How far down from the police cars is this individual standing?
Yeah, this is like in the back of the store. Like
God.
This is directly in the back of the store. Like, Brave, listen, from here, the police cars are like right here. These guys are just straight down this walk right here. They could drive right down in front of them in a matter of, and I'll show you the parking lot again. Let me see you do it. Yeah, I'll show you the parking lot again. So, you see the guys, they taking over the new spot. This is the circle of life, as I call it, in the Black American community. These guys don't give a fuck about this young boy getting killed. They care more about his spot. You can even see they have a folding chair here to sit down. You see this, Brave?
Yes, I do. Yeah. What the hell are they selling, John? If marijuana is legal, what are they selling? Hard drugs?
Well, they're selling weed.
Why would you sell weed in a place where it's legal? I thought it was legal. Don't you have dispensaries in Washington, D.C.?
Brave. There goes another one of the fallacies I guess we'll have to take down one day. Who's going to open up a weed spot around killers and murderers?
Oh, that's true. The dispensary I go to is around all white trash and white people. Oh, God, you're correct. I didn't think of that. Of course, I did, but still, it didn't dawn on me that, like, you can drive 5 miles, can't you, and get to a dispensary?
And then there are limits on the dispensary, Brave. These people are very poor, so they're buying $10, $5 worth.
Oh, okay. So he's going to the dispensary and then selling Lucy's. He's going to the dispensary and then he's selling Lucy's.
No, he's buying it black market and breaking it down and selling it on the street here. They may be selling other drugs too.
I see.
But like when I walked up, this young man, the one, this one right here, he's got a handful of money. I don't know if you probably won't be able to see, but he has a handful of money. And I talked to him directly, both of them. And yo, what's up with the young man, man? He's like, man, I don't know, man. Shit, young nigga got killed. Fuck it. Life moves on, goddamn. This is my block now.
Well, he didn't say that. He just implied it.
Oh, he said, you know what? I don't know, man. I don't know what happened. Yeah, shit.
You say he's got money in his hand while he's talking to you?
Yeah, money in his hand, like straight up. It's not even folded. It's just straight.
So there's police out in front of that building, 3 cars.
The police are in front of the 7-Eleven, which is like this building is perpendicular to the 7-Eleven, but it's connected. This parking lot, you can drive into the 7-Eleven parking lot and drive straight here.
Basically, it's around the corner. Amazing.
It's basically in the same shopping center.
Jesus.
And you know, one of the other things that I want to point out here is none of these stores are black run. Yum's Chinese. Excuse me. I'm going to go in here. You're going to hear the conversation inside the store, Brave. And again, can you imagine shopping in a store like this? Look at this. Look at the metal grates on the doors, Brave.
Yeah, I know. That's what I say. Whites don't do that too, folks. I'm sorry. White trash don't.
Look at the store. What's up, buddy?
What's up? Hey, let me get a. Right there. Hey, let me ask you a question. Had you ever seen the little boy before?
Had you ever seen the little boy? Look at the shit behind. I don't know if you even know what that shit is, Brad.
I don't know.
It's mostly like blunts, blunt wraps, rubbers, cigarettes, shit to make their children go to sleep. I forget what it's called, melatonin or something.
God damn.
Yeah. I mean, matter of fact, let me back up a little bit as I go into the store here. I want you to look at just how the store looks. Right? Just look at it. Look at it. Look at it. What's up, buddy? Everything of value is behind plexiglass, even the man. Right? These people own nothing in their community. You listen to this. Hey, let me get a right there. Hey, let me ask you a question. Had you ever seen the little boy before? Had you ever seen the little boy? Had he been in the store before? Yeah. But he wasn't shopping in here when he was robbed that day?
I don't know. That time I was not.
Oh, okay. Is anyone else here?
No.
Okay, so they robbed him outside.
Yeah.
They didn't rob the store or anything. No. And you heard the black man in the 7-Eleven say he was going to the store for his mama. Remember that, Brave?
Yes.
He was going to the store for his mama. She in a wheelchair. So they just pulled up, robbed the people, and the little boy took off running, and they shot him down the street. So he wasn't in the store at all.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I saw the only video clip.
Huh?
I saw the only little video clip, so I don't know that what happened.
Yeah. Have there been other shootings around here? Is it safe to work here?
What can I say?
What do you think?
What can I say? He says.
Where are you from, by the way?
I'm from Bangladesh.
You're in Bangladesh? Okay. How long have you been working here? Say what?
Like 3 months.
3 months? Where were you working before you came here? You just got to the States, or you were working in another store?
Another side.
Okay, cool. All right, man. Anyway, this is interesting to see what happened here. Did it scare you at all that the people were, did it happen out here? Did it scare you at all?
Yeah, people are a little bit scared.
Yeah. All right, thank you. Look at this, Brace. This is this. You might remember this memorial. I talked about this a while back here. This is a memorial I talked about a while back.
What the fuck was that?
Memorial. Let's see it. Directly behind this is the store where the little boy was chased from and killed. So in front of this store is a memorial for another child that was killed. Teddy bear. The memorial of Teddy bear. Enjoy life forever. Introductory Bible lessons or something there. You see. Look at all that shit. That shit been there for years, bro.
What if they, is it a memorial, like people dropping trash and calling it a memorial? God.
You've never seen that in your community?
Oh, I've seen memorials, but it didn't look like a goddamn dump.
Do they put liquor bottles out for children's memorials in your community?
No.
What?
And actually, the memorials that are allowed are actually, they're needed up. It's like, wow.
What do the white memorials look like then? Do they look different than this?
Yes, quite a bit. Yes, they're not. First of all, people don't get carried away because everybody wants to keep the hood, so they don't get carried away. But it's just no, it's not near as trashy looking. It's just not.
This is to a child, right? This is to a child, right? You know that, right? Memorial. We talked about a while back.
How old was the child?
This is a memorial. I don't know. I can't remember. We can look it up one day.
Can't they ever just? What if somebody cleaned it up? Would somebody get mad?
Yeah, you get mad as fuck, man. That's why nobody cleans it up.
God damn. Son of a fucking bitch, man. Yeah, whites do it too, Whitey. You white honky ass bastards. Whites do this too. I know. It's horrible. Whites are just in on this shit.
Brave.
God.
Enjoy life forever. Introductory Bible lessons or something there. You see all the look about this is immoral. A lot of look. I should have brought my own. Yeah, damn, I should have brought my own.
Look at that teddy bear.
Right, you then saw somebody walking out from in front of the store right there.
Yeah,
Damn.
I just missed it.
You saw him, and then I'm
Look, I should have brought my own.
you see where it is, where the store is. I raised up the camera. Right there.
Look at that.
Right there.
Teddy bear.
Right there.
There it was.
You saw him?
That was the front of the store, right?
Yeah, it's the front of the store. So this is memorial.
Everybody who goes to that store gets to look at this trash dump.
Yeah.
Man, you can't beat that shit, folks. Buddy, yes, sir. Right down the street from $500,000 homes. And you think this black culture isn't a cancer. Are we out of our fucking minds?
Look at all around.
All around.
God damn, look at that shit.
And so, Brave, there were some people in the neighborhood that talked about the young boy and the murder, and here he goes.
Like, this is a little boy, so like, even though the ambulance one day I was trying to tell the police, like, you know, they was mistaking him as an adult, and I'm like, this is a little boy, so like, don't let him pass in front of the building, like, save him, like, save the little boy.
He's a good person. He's a good boy. Like, I never had any.
Jesus Christ. Son of a bitch.
Brave. Was that it? What'd she say, Brave?
I don't know how they say that. How can you call a good boy if he's hanging around with killers? What the goddamn hell are these people talking about when they talk? Are they hoping there's like this little streak of something in the kid that's still a child? Is that what they're referring to? And then parlaying that into like, we got to respect him like he's a very good person because he's a child. The little bastard was probably a goddamn animal, Missy. God damn. Son of a bitch.
Brave, you a good boy. You're a good boy.
Problems. He asked to walk the dog. He asked for money to walk the dog, but it was like it never seemed to me that he was like in trouble. He was helpful, and I know he considerate of his little brothers and sisters. So if he wasn't at that bus stop waiting for his mother to get off the bus, he was taking them kids to school.
What went through your mind when you heard he didn't make it? My girlfriend started crying before me. Like, I cried for him because, you know, I just touched his hand hours before he died. You see what I'm saying? Oh, what's up, little bro? You see what I'm saying? And to find out he passed, like, that's crazy. Yeah. Words can't explain that. Like, it's deeper than me. The cries from his family hurt me alone.
So let me say this, John. Let's say this.
Yeah.
Thank you, John. You're proving me so goddamn right. It's pathetic, you white honky bastards, to say white do it too. When I say that, and blacks are pissing and moaning, like, what do you mean you don't live around them? And I tell blacks and all whites, see, it's not just them and their little psychopaths. Everybody around them gets sucked into the whole goddamn thing. This kid, what if he was a good kid, folks? Look who he was around. And you think, and that's why I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. With the psychopaths that are in the black community, they don't leave anybody alone. How'd this kid get dragged into that at 14 years old?
Brave,
they threatened you. They said you're going to be over here and helping. Go ahead.
Brave, I got a better answer for you.
Go ahead.
This changed my whole tenor of how I was going to cover this. Can you see what's on the screen right here?
Yes.
You see what that says? Can you read that?
Let me see. Myron Smith, 4,000 blocks of South Capitol Street, Friday, December 1st, 2023, 3 p.m. What is that? Deaths?
No. Missing. He's
missing from date, time.
December 1st. That's December 1st, Brady. He was killed just a couple of days ago. But in December, he was missing. You see that, Brady?
Missing from what? An institution or a youth?
His mother called in and said,
"Oh my God, his mother called. Oh, he's there. How's he there? How'd she call that when he's there every day at the bus stop? God damn! What do they just blurt out fucking lies whenever they need to? God damn! Every day waiting for his mama. Never mind, his mama called him missing 2 months ago.
1 month ago, bro.
Whatever. Oh, December 31st, yeah.
Yeah, 1 month. Well, listen, more than 2 months, almost 2 months. He was missing it. You see where he was missing, Brave? 1800 block of 7th Street Northwest. And that's on the other side of town. That's in the white side of town where he was last seen. Ironically, there were a lot of robberies going on up there, and I wonder if he was a part of those robberies now. He was 5'9", 190 pounds, so the boy had some size to him. You can see that, right, Brave? And so you said, what has driven him to the street? Is that what you said, Brave? Is that the question you asked? You said, what has driven him to the street?
Yeah, well, I know it. What drove him to the streets is everybody around him. He had to get in the streets to live. Go ahead. I'm not sure though. What do you think?
Well, you saw the building that he lived in, correct? You saw the building. You Brave, that building is 5 years old, if that. Directly next to the building is a social service agency, so his mama can come downstairs and get her food stamps. She can go to the back of the building. There's a rec center, library type thing going on. In DC, you can go there and look for jobs, check out books, everything for free. But let me show you something, Brave, that you may not be aware of in the Black community that you're going to see here. Here's the first piece. Them 3 brothers that robbed that 14-year-old in Southwest, they're talking about the boy, and killed him. Their mother is on Twitter saying her sons is her best friend, and her friends are tweeting, "Free them young niggas." Nobody sent condolences to the victim, though. Part 1.
Well, wait a minute. What's she talking about? Free what young ends?
The niggas that shot the boy.
She's saying free them?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Brave.
God damn. No, I'm gonna tell John, I'll tell you what, I've got more proof in this little 1 hour than I've had all my goddamn life. Right here. Son of a bitch. That black culture, 70% of blacks in this country are fucked up in the head, man.
Free them young niggas, break. Free them young niggas.
Free them young. Oh my God. Yeah, they just killed somebody and robbed people in front of a mom and a child, but oh, poor them. Woo! Like yikes. Damn.
But the pathology goes deeper, Brave, because what's on the other side? You asked about what lured that young man to the streets. And I say all the time, there a lot of the relationships in the Black community are inverted. The women are the men are the women, the mothers are the fathers, the sons are the fathers, men of the house and shit like that. You've heard of that before, Brave. Men of the house.
Yes.
You've heard that, right?
Yes. They call the sons their husbands.
His mama, as she recounted to the news, says, "I want to put you in a big house, mama. My dreams of getting you out of this apartment in Southwest DC." And he was shot steps from his home. And that's the young man there, Brave, big boy.
That's what I say, man. They people, they act like these psychopaths just keep to themselves. Anybody that's around them, one little opening, psychological opening, and them animals will grab onto anybody that's around them. And that's most kids at that age. They don't. At 14, you're not thinking clearly how to get around thugs that the 14-year-old knows will shoot you if you do too much wrong to them. A 14-year-old cannot navigate around all that. That's why I tell people your Black communities aren't just about 3% of psychopaths. They're fucking up everything around them. Go ahead, John.
I got one more to get out of here with you, Brave. It's coming out of DC again, and I think it really shows you how deep the problems are, Brave.
Mm-hmm.
And these are white people that were robbed. Oh, Brave. You ain't ready for this, Brave. You sitting down?
I am.
You ain't ready for this one, Brave.
Fox 5's Angie Galt.
It's time to see what everybody's talking about.
Social media maven.
This might shock you.
Expert in positive vibes and trusted veteran anchor, Angie Galt. Weeknights at 4, 6, and 10 p.m. Stay with us. Fox 5. Stay ahead.
Yeah.
Now, Fox 5
Isn't it
exclusive.
great?
So we are hearing from the woman who was caught in a terrifying attack
all captured on camera. It is just the latest in a series of muggings that we've reported on that are terrorizing neighborhoods in Northwest DC. Fox 5's Bob.
Northwest DC is the expensive white part. You're going to see the houses in a minute, Bert.
Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on, John. Hold on. Okay. Okay, folks. Now, I can't count the times I've said that these psychopaths are spreading like a cancer and spreading into single family homes. They're just not in downtown areas or nothing. And look at this shit right here. Here's black kids robbing a white woman. And guess what? This is probably only the 50th one that's happened this year. Go ahead, John. This is sickening.
You gotta love this, Bert.
With this evening with more on that video, along with that interview with the woman, Bob.
Hey there, Angie. These attacks being caught on camera are both frightening and frustrating because the people here believe it's the same teenagers who've committed as many as.
You heard that, Bert?
How many we getting? And how many crimes did they commit? I swear to God. I swear to God. What's amazing to me is there's all these cameras around, John, and a lot of people, and I know you're showing it, and the people are seeing this footage for like the first time, myself included. But there's so much of this footage around, and people are still saying, whites do it too. It's amazing. Everywhere, and just Google any headline, and it's blacks doing it, and whites are still going, whites do it too. Go ahead, John. This is Jesus.
Bert, Obama lives south of this neighborhood. But you can see how big the house is. Look at the entryways to these doors, some of the windows. These are all single-family homes. You're going to see more.
10 of these attacks over the past
10, Bert.
10
2 weeks. Their latest
2 weeks. Goddamn, you're an attack a day. Goddamn, people saying you don't understand what the fuck's going on when I talk about black culture as a cancer. You got your goddamn minds.
Bert, these are the reported
Where do you
attacks.
think kids are coming from? Go ahead.
These are the reported attacks, by the way, Bert. I have you know that, right? No, these are the
sure.
reported.
And then how many do you think they got away with? Another 20?
This victim telling us she is both shaken and angry.
No shit.
Right on the opposite side of my neighbor's front walkway is where they knocked me under the ground and took my things.
We spoke to Courtney.
You see those windows in that house, Bert?
Yeah.
This is a very affluent neighborhood, Bert. Very affluent, Bert.
At her home in Crestwood, less than 24 hours.
Look at them houses, Bert. Houses.
Jesus.
Probably $2 million, Brave. $2 million easily.
After she was attacked on the sidewalk in.
See that, Brave? Let me show you something, Brave.
Stop it right quick. I want to say one more thing right quick.
Mm-hmm.
For all you people, you don't live around them. Why are you worried around them? You stupid bastards that say that. Shut up. Go ahead, John. I'm sorry. Go. You don't live around them. Why worried around?
24 hours
Look,
after
Brave.
she was.
You see where it says 4700 block of Northwest?
Yeah, I do.
I'm in the 4900 block.
Jesus Christ.
Was attacked on the sidewalk in front of her next door neighbor's house. Their security camera recording the crime as it happened.
It's kind of nauseating. Like I was being yanked around like a rag doll. I'm not used to feeling helpless.
You can hear Courtney scream as the 3 young thieves on bikes and wearing face masks knock her to the ground and steal her backpack. And with it, her laptop, driver license, and credit cards. They left her phone. She has a bruise on the side of her face.
I have small children. They were all very worried about me. We had guests actually over for dinner. So
It probably was a house full of children, women.
Isn't this where white people start saying, why is it always black people? Don't they at least just have the right to ask that?
This is when they start moving, Brave. This is when
Yeah,
they
I
start
know,
moving.
but it just wouldn't hurt for white people to ask. It's always black people. Just why is it black people? Or point out that it was black people. These white people, to get on the news, John, this white person was edited before she even said anything. They said, don't say anything racially. I guarantee, probably didn't have to because she was one of them whiteys that think whites do it too. And this was just a rare occasion where good little black kids were robbing whitey. But I'm telling you, they edited her before they watched her before she got on that news and told her not to say anything. Because it's only natural to say once a certain amount of blacks start doing this shit to go, somebody to ask the question, you realize, why is it always blacks? But go ahead, John.
So, we had 2 families that were completely overwhelmed by this. the children are all quite worried.
This goes to what you're saying. Like, it's not just her that was affected by this. It's not only her family, but the family that came over to visit. Man, like these people are saying, damn, you know, like, do I want to come back home and visit you again? You know, shit like this is happening.
Courtney says she was walking home from a bus stop on 16th Street at the time of the attack. Last week, we told you about a piano teacher mugged on her way to a bus stop in 16th Street Heights, less than a half mile from Monday night's attack.
Hold it,
That
stop,
mugging
John. Hold
around-
it. Now, is that the same robbery from a different angle?
This was a different one. This was a piano teacher. She came to.
I heard that. I was just wanted to make sure this wasn't the other robbery from a different. So this was a robbery.
Two different robberies, yeah, that they're talking about here.
God damn. Go ahead.
And so I covered the other one, the one that they're showing now. This was she was a piano teacher, and they robbed her at the bus stop. Now, they said something particularly interesting to you, Brave, and I mentioned it to you. The white people, by and large, there's been like a dividing line, like 16th Street. Most white people don't go beyond 16th Street. So this lady lives in 16th Street Heights, right? Which is kind of like the line where if you have money, you don't cross it. If you don't have enough money, you may cross it, but try to get as close to 16th as possible. There's some racial
around 7 p.m.
There's some racial history to it as well. So a lot of liberals, I know white people that will not live beyond 16th Street because at one point they banned blacks and Jews from living there. So they're in the political world, so they have to live east of 16th Street, but they live as close to 16th and as north as possible. These blacks do not live anywhere near here. I guarantee you. Like this is
How far do you think they had to travel?
a couple of miles.
Yeah.
Like
You don't live around them. What you worried about it for? Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna put it like this: there aren't even trains to take you here.
Jesus Christ.
Like there's no train within, I think, a couple miles of here. There's just buses that would take you close to here. These people probably don't even allow buses like on their side streets. Like there's a bus runs in front of my house. These people aren't gonna allow a bus to run in front of their home.
And that's and I guarantee you that's to keep the okay. Of course, they don't want mass transit in their rich neighborhoods because, of course, it looks like too much inner city. But the real reason is, drum roll, please, fucking blacks jumping off at will off of these buses. That's why they don't want buses around them. They can say anything they want about the image of the neighborhood. They know goddamn well you go to Switzerland or any place where a bus runs by $500,000 homes and there's no problems. Goddamn.
I want you to listen to the rest of this, right?
Also captured on camera.
It's been rough. We are all rattled. I don't understand how it's possible that we can't make this stop.
The lead detective on last week's mugging was back in the neighborhood the next day, looking for more video and perhaps witnesses to the crime. Many who live here believe it's the same young people committing all of these attacks.
Evidently, this is kids without supervision.
No shit.
Found.
God damn, what a profound statement.
Bray, how do they know it's kids?
Well, that's the norm. That's the norm now.
But how do they know?
Not only that, these guys are the ones that say Whitey does it too. So an 18 or a 19-year-old is still a kid to these guys.
But
They
my
need
thoughts,
help and resources.
my thoughts is this right here, Brave.
What is that?
Let's say it is kids, right? Then what does this say about the black community in that they're saying our children are out here committing robberies? Wouldn't it be better if it was saying, hey, these are grown black men? But this black man is
Right? That would be better, John. I would settle for that. I'd be more happier with these are psychopaths because that's what they're doing. They're behaving as psychopaths. And then, like the little lady asked, why can't we just stop this? Well, because white people like you silly witch, are sitting there when you have a chance that, you know how many times that white woman says when it comes to crime in D.C., that white woman responded automatically with whites are in on it too. I guarantee it.
Brave, I was going to say, like, again, I think the bigger point to me is.
What's that?
He defaulted to these were children. I remember all these black songs, children are the future, teaching well and health, simply, whatever, right? And if you're so, willing to throw them, default their future and say, you know what? these are children committing crime. These aren't adult blacks. Then who could ever trust these children? And I pointed out, Greg, when I was a young man, I could walk up to these white people's houses, knock on their door. They didn't call the police. They would open the door, and I said, "Hey, I want to cut your grass. That's what I'm here for. This lawnmower ain't a prop to rob you. I'm really here to cut your grass." By him saying that these children, right, and when you see him, be wary of them. He's foreclosing on their future of ever being able to be judged honestly when they approach people.
Excellent point. And he's saying it in a compassionate manner.
Right.
And you're excellent point, John. He thinks he's saying that in a compassionate manner, and what he's doing is he's pointing out kids as being just goddamn psychopaths.
He's saying 14-year-old children can be dangerous. 14-year-old black children can be dangerous.
That's what he's saying exactly, and he thinks he's talking in a compassionate manner.
Right. And if he sees them on his block, he's not going to think they're there for any good reason. He's going to be probably as tempted to call the police as any white person.
Well, hell yeah.
That's the truth of the matter. He knows it's not supervision. He knows it's not rec center, but he just can't be honest. And this is the part of the 70% that I think you speak of, Brady.
Yes, it is.
He knows, right? And again, instead of being honest, he's willing to paint the broad brush of all the black children. You know, he's not willing to solve the problem.
Get some supervision, get straightened out. But this is unusual for here.
Massey and Mary.
He moved away from them niggas. He said, now they coming in my neighborhood. This is unusual.
Yeah. He says it's unusual here. Gee, I wonder what's going on there, buddy. You mean to tell me the black cancer is spreading? Metastasized? The cultural filth? Go ahead, John.
I want you to listen to this white man. This white man here, Brave, will blow your mind.
Oh my God. Here we go.
I'm brave. Courtney's other next door neighbor was targeted last.
God damn.
Niggas need their ass up there, Brave.
Was it a neighbor, they said, and how long ago?
Let's see.
Mary Rich live in Crestwood and say Courtney's other next door neighbor was targeted last month.
Month? I would have thought at least a goddamn year. Ah, Jesus. Go ahead, John. Motherfucker, buddy.
Break now. You know this is probably a 50% black city. You see any blacks on that one well-spoken black man? You see any blacks?
No.
See, Brady, I'll tell you, this neighborhood is $2 million easy.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That is amazing.
And here he goes, Brady.
One of our neighbors was in his car getting ready to come into his house, and 3 young people came up to him.
You catch that, Brady?
Yeah, play it again.
Was in his car getting ready to come into his house, and 3 young people came up to him, apparently with a gun.
Jesus Christ.
What you get there, Brady? What you get from that?
Well, they don't even do it. They don't even do strong arm robbery, which they could do with 3 of them. No. They point a gun at you and threaten your goddamn life. I wonder what they did to him. He made it out. He just handed over the goods, or what? Does it say?
I think you're missing it, Brady.
Oh, I might be. Go ahead.
Ready to come into his house, and 3 young people came up to him.
Tell me what I'm missing.
Wait for one more time.
Neighbors was in his car getting ready to come into his house, and 3 young people came up.
3 young people.
Young people again. Yeah. Okay. I got after what you were saying. I was going. Your point. I thought back on it. Young people again.
Now listen to this, Brady.
Go ahead.
Apparently with a gun.
Apparently with a gun. Apparently.
John, but you know what? They're saying young for compassionate purposes, buddy. That's what's sickening about this. They think they're saying it for compassionate purposes when they're in reality, they're pointing out that young people are goddamn out of their minds. But yeah, I got to listen to that more often. Young. Go ahead.
Be very afraid of these young blacks and the old ones, right? There's no one left, Brady. There's no one left not to be afraid of. Like, Brady, you done got me off. Man, we went going a little bit too long. I want to show you one more video again, but we're gonna finish this because he didn't say that. Listen, I want you to listen to Brady.
Him. He was able to drive away, but then I came to learn that I encountered them maybe 60 seconds later, walking my dogs, and we had a perfectly cordial conversation.
Well,
What'd you think, Brady? What'd you think him and them niggas with masks on talking about?
I'm sure he was thinking, poor you blackies. You're in a rich white neighborhood. You guys probably had a rough life. That's what that dumb bastard was thinking. I guarantee it.
Brady, what you think? Brady, what you think they talked about, Brady? He said they had a perfectly cordial conversation. Did you remember?
Well, sure, they didn't want to get caught. They just robbed somebody, dumbass. Psychopaths can switch up quick.
But then I came to learn that I encountered them maybe 60 seconds later, walking my dogs, and we had a perfectly cordial conversation.
Brady, they was sizing that white man up, Brady.
Thank you, John. There you have it, folks. That's why there you have it. From the inside looking out, there you have the inside info. I didn't even think about that. Because I'm a white guy and I've been around white trash. White trash don't go around sizing people up. John immediately pointed out the reality here that this old white man didn't even catch on to because, well, again, I've lived around only white trash all my life. They were sizing him up. You goddamn correct they were. God damn. I didn't even think of that. And that dumb bastard didn't either. Or maybe he did. I don't know.
Brady, can you made some young blacks walk up on you and you think, listen.
Courtney says the young people who mugged her were anything but cordial.
He said, did you hear her? She said, they were not cordial to me.
Well, yeah, they threw her ass down.
And threatened him. He was able to drive away. But then I came to learn that I encountered them maybe 60 seconds later, walking my dogs, and we had a perfectly cordial conversation.
Courtney says the young people who mugged her were anything but cordial.
We need to do better.
Brave, I want you to point out. I want to point something out to you. You see those books in that bookshelf, Brave?
Yes, they're awful messy. It drives me crazy. Go ahead.
Those are children books.
Okay, yes, that's what I was thinking, but still.
Right. Those are children. You know, most of them are orderly. They buy a lot of books for their children, and it's a house a little bit disordered because of the children, but it's clean, it's fairly neat. The books are in order.
The books are I'm obsessive compulsive with library. It's like those books leaning like that destroys them and shit like that, or get another shelf. But yeah, that's my hang up.
What are the children? They're gonna be throwing them away.
Well, the children, if they were my kids, they'd learn you ruin books when you angle them like that, and you're not gonna put those on there. I'm gonna get them another bookshelf. But again, they're doing fine, I'm sure. Go ahead, John. That's just my little
big point. They bought books for their children, Brady.
Yes, thank you.
Right? A lot of books. Right? Right? You understand, right? And this is a woman that has moved to a very affluent neighborhood. And they have a front yard, backyard, parking, so that they can go into their neighborhoods, Brady. And are you able to still hear me? Sound like something went out here.
No, everything's fine on my end.
Okay, and so
everything,
here she is, in her neighborhood, and now they're being robbed, Brady. And it's a hard thing to deal with, Brady. I'm telling you.
All of our citizens deserve to live in peace and safety. We don't have that right now.
Brave, I just noticed something. You see these bikes they're on?
They had fluorescence on them for them LED lighting. That's how they trick them out. I know it. Yeah, that's what they do.
Hell no, Brave. Hell no.
Okay, go ahead.
Hell no. In the city, the white liberals push biking, but they have bike lanes everywhere. Ryan is in the audience. He don't understand what I'm talking about.
Well, you mean these aren't personal bikes? These are city bikes they're on?
That's what they call them. In New York, they call city bikes, CITI.
How silly of me to think these guys had their own bikes. My bad, folks. God damn.
So what they do in cities like DC is they allow the poor to ride them for free. Right? That's how they get these bikes, Brady. These are I don't know the name of them, but every city, all these inner cities have bikes provided by banks or corporations. In New York, provided by Citibank.
The city that I moved from started that.
Right.
Bicycles.
And so I can't remember who does DC, maybe American Express or someone, but these are the bikes that they're on. So these are free to the poor people in DC. If you're poor, you can get one of these bikes here. And so these are the bikes that they're on.